Hey Heroes, Galaxy's Edge presents James M. Ward's CrimsonHawk Adventures.
And we're back.
Nice.
We're back. Welcome to CrimsonHawk Legends with not legendary James Ward.
Thank you, Walt. Bless you, my friend.
Where we have our usual band of troublemakers ready to descend and cause trouble all over CrimsonHawk. We have, of course, Prometheus, Chaos Actual, Nick Cole. How are you, sir?
I am delightful. It's been a good day. I have been looking forward to this since last Sunday. Special sun session. We cut the grass, as Andrew likes to say. And I'm just happy to be back with everybody. I think everybody's had a pretty exhausting week. And now it's time to just have some pure 12-year-old fun and figure out which character we can light on fire and toss.
I think everybody's voting for Prometheus.
Are you kidding? I'm the most loved. Touch me and get evil comments.
We also have next to him Lance Scorpio being played by Mr. J.R. Handley.
Good afternoon.
Buddy.
And Captain Kilgosha is already saying they're supposed to throw Lance, not Prometheus. So, yeah, he's on the nose. Above him, we have Michael Rothman playing Levi, the Indomitable Monk.
Howdy, howdy.
And across in our Hollywood squares, we have Andrew Perry playing Werdna Phoenix, the only reason we're probably still alive.
That's a very nice compliment to him.
Mr. James Ward, take it away.
Hey, buddy. Okay, so here we are. We're in a half-built fortress, and we're by a very important well that leads down into the CrimsonHawk ruins. And the reason they want to go here is because they get to skip the gnomes and their grab for gold, and the dark elves and their grab for magic items.
So in this world, it's gnomes and dark elves.
Yes.
So you've changed things up a bit. Can we play Drow?
Can you play Drow?
Yeah.
Yes, you can play Drow for one session, and then when you get into the city, you're killed.
Yeah, but our city, which we're building, which we did a player in-house vote, and we came up with the name of Wells End as our fortress is being built. It could be Drow Lives Matter here.
No, it can never be Drow Lives Matter here.
See, Jim, that's not a good opinion in this day and age.
Yeah,
But
is that the sad truth? Yeah, great. And yeah, never mind. I'm not going to bring up any politics. We're going to continue on having fun.
Okay. Andrew, you want to run us down real quick on what happened last week?
I just closed that out because I figured we were jumping right in.
I know. I thought you did that, but we could.
So in short, Prometheus already handled the bulk of the description by saying we mowed the lawn. We had dinosaurs. We had fun for the whole family. We had an entire baboon village, of which now Levi rules. And Werdna is adding wings to, because who doesn't want flying monkeys when you're hanging out in our new castle? We are building an infrastructure and superstructure based on clearing the area successfully. And Lance has brought his banneret crew into position, and Drawn is in the process of hiring additional recruits. We are well on our way to success and moving forward quickly.
All right. Now, the question I have for you all is, are you living in tents at the fort, or are you in luxurious the Red Dragon Inn in CrimsonHawk City?
We have our deluxe house built by Lehman. And so that is our temporary sway, as I think we're staying near the well, unless someone wants to go back to town.
Yeah, the town is a terrible place.
Thumbs up.
So like every 3 days you have to restore that hut?
Yeah, but that's fine. I can memorize the spell daily.
Although at some point in time we're going to want to take over that town and make Lord
Uh-oh.
Mayor out of Prometheus.
Come on.
Yeah, and we did hold an election, and we appointed our first political person.
I hope you win your little
I didn't even
D&D
think
game,
he
honey.
Received the nomination, voted for him, and made him president, which is how things should go.
Well, did you make sure that the balloting was all hidden behind closed doors?
No, we just said, you know who would be good to run this shithole?
All right, I have an announcement to make. We just want to give a special shout out to Captain Kilgosha, who just scared the crap out of me. He just ran the "I hope you win D&D, honey" soundbite.
Oh, hooray! It was glorious, wasn't it?
Oh my god, it scared the crap out of me, and I'm like, that's not my wife.
And so I was appointed. What is the title for the position of
you are
the
the
warden.
warden. You are the warden of Wellsville.
There we go. Wells End, Wellsville.
Is that like being a who of Whoville?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is exactly like that.
And
That's good.
your badge of office is your mace that kills humans. And I would say that makes you a pretty effective. If Andrew actually came up with that, but I comment that it makes you a pretty effective arbiter of our corporate revenge. And
You know, I don't
You
think
are
he
the
likes.
keeper of peace.
I don't think he likes to talk about that mace very much because that doesn't make him popular with his group.
we didn't elect him to be popular. We elected him to
Do his
walk
job.
people
Ooh, there we go. All right.
And of course, once we get the castle built, we're going to hire a guard for the castle for when we're adventuring. And I suggested we call them the Doom Guard, but we'll see if everyone else agrees.
Okay. Sounds good. Very good.
Oh god, Knight of Barsum, who is one of our regular watchers, said coat of arms always includes 2 weredependas.
We don't think so. We do not think so.
Well, now it would also have to include the baboon.
Mm-hmm.
Roger that.
Yeah, remember we destroyed a whole army of Hajis with a wolf baboon sex army.
Speaking of that,
Ahoy, Nathan.
your wolf,
Rule 61 on
can't
page
come with
63
you
of the
on
DM's
this
guide
adventure.
says that you're wrong.
Okay.
She's about to give birth.
Oh my god, this sound thing is so going to get out of hand. Captain Kilgosha just did the, roll page 68 of the DM's guide.
I actually have to hear these. I have to.
I'll send them to you. Oh my god.
Well, why don't we play them for everybody that's here when we do our D&D After Dark, and then we can laugh then.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Is that even a possibility?
Oh yeah, I can work it. I just can't work it now that we're running already. I'd have to work it in ahead of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
Nicole
good.
and I did a recording session and made a lot of funny voices. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, and who wrote most of the sentences that you recorded?
I don't know who. Self-promoter. Doesn't like to be called legendary.
That's right.
all
That's
the
right.
time. Yes, James M. Ward, legendary DM, wrote lines like he did on the G.I. Joe episode, The Weather Machine, or what was it?
That was the. It wasn't Weather
The
Machine.
mass reaction device.
No, it was Weapons Disaster.
Weapons.
You did this for Flint?
I did that for Flint. I did a G.I. Joe cartoon. The writer bombed out, as writers often do. And I was in Hollywood at the time, and Flint said, "Hey, do you think you could write this?" And I said, "You bet I could." And I put every single female in the G.I. Joe trademark in this adventure. It was glorious fun.
That
Very cool. All right, so let's head down well and see what this well is like.
Okay, so now I believe I think I have no problem with the fact that it's all big wide stairs now.
Yes.
Because the dwarf helped make a big set of wide, long stairs.
You remember his
And-
name?
The dwarf?
Yes.
No, was it Peter?
It's Jocko Bagpipes McGurk.
Okay. Oh, that's right. He was Scottish. Yes, that's right. I remember now. It all comes back to me.
He and Prometheus are best drinking buddies now.
Okay. So, as to take the first step on that wide stairs down, at the bottom you see this little glowing creature. He can't be more than maybe 2 foot tall. He's kind of lizard-like, and he looks up at you guys, and he chirps a couple times, and then he runs away around the corner.
What does Razor think it was?
some kind of horrific dinosaur of terrible power,
But 2 feet tall.
but 2 feet tall. Yeah,
So it looked like a comfy, basically.
looked like a what?
A comfy, a very small dinosaur.
It looked like a raptor that's 2 feet tall.
Like a raptor.
Yeah,
You know,
great big
James,
fangs, big
love-
head.
but why was it glowing?
You don't know. That's very interesting because that doesn't seem like a safety feature for it.
KTF Fiend has a great idea in the chat. He's saying that somebody should just pop a fragger.
Did Levi make those for us yet? Was
No,
going to.
he
Working on it.
didn't. No, he didn't. He
I'm
didn't
disappointed
make-
in you, Levi.
Yeah. No.
I'm collecting the guano and the sulfur, and
Yeah, okay.
I'm working on it.
So here's the deal. Metagaming is an evil, bad thing. So I have no trouble with the making of gunpowder, but you have to logically put it together in a medieval fantasy world. So the combination of sulfur, guano, and saltpeter, I need a nice logical train.
The dwarves taught him how.
No.
The
Now,
gnomes
if-
taught him how.
Yeah, no. Now, if we go on Spelljammer, that's a whole different deal. So the next flying space warship that you see, if you hop on there, you'll be able to get it figured out really quick.
We always look down in all these tunnels and stuff. How are we ever going to look up?
I know. It's a terrible problem.
All right.
Wait, so CrimsonHawk has spaceships?
Yes.
Of
Sort
course.
They're spell jamming ships. Basically, wizards such as myself and sometimes clerics can use spell jamming helms to transport between the crystal spheres. It's a thing.
All like great conversations for D&D After Dark.
Yeah,
tonight.
that's a D&D After Dark thing. Let's go chase some dinosaurs.
Well, yeah, let's go down into the dungeon and entertain people.
Okay, so you go 4 or 5 stairs down, and then 2 little glowing heads appear at the bottom of the stairs, and they look up at you, and they're the same creature. They're glowing, and they look like little raptors, and they chirp loudly a couple times, and then they run away, and now you hear many chirps.
So we have a nest of shrunken raptors around the corner somewhere.
Do we
should-
notice anything? Because using my non-weapons proficiency of tracking, can I determine how many just by the track marks?
You know, when you get down there at the bottom, you should be able to do that, but you're not even close to the bottom yet.
Can I see any marks on the stairs?
No. No one wants to go on the stairs unless they're big and tough and powerful. Because
I mean,
the stairs
we
are
have a-
scary.
Prometheus volunteers, right?
Yeah, I do. I head on down.
Okay.
Oh, I can't
He's
let
a-
him go first. I'm gonna have to go. I was hoping to egg I was hoping to egg the ape into it, but
I'm
He's
in
not
human
an
form
ape.
right now.
That's right.
I allow the warden to bravely assume his position of honor,
Bum, 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 bum.
and I pick his pocket.
You are not allowed to pick the pockets of your friends.
you gotta at least take me out to dinner first for that.
You know, if he's picking his pocket, he might not be friends with the guy.
Should I share the map?
Give me that again.
Should I share the map? Do people need to see the map? Do they remember?
Yes, if you'd like to, you can. Yes.
All right. So here's
Is
the
it
map.
still accurate?
That one still works. Yes, it does.
So here's our map. This is where we're entering from the well.
I'll bet you that mean old beholder is gone.
I
North.
bet you that mean old beholder is just waiting for supper.
North is the cockatrice feathers now, less than we saw before. Our secret door is what takes us over to the statue of Anubis. The smoky wall brings us into the separate segment. We don't know any of the details.
Yes, that's exactly right.
And where did we think where did we see the small little baby dinos go?
Okay, right at the well there. They just came when you guys were going down the stairs. They just came out just a little bit into the open of the well and looked up at you guys, and you see that they glow purple, and they disappeared. And now you're hearing lots of chirping. Now that you've come to the bottom of the well.
Were they winged dinosaurs?
And
or were
that
they...
No,
is
no,
how
they were
you
little
play
raptors.
D&D.
They were little 2-foot-tall raptors.
We're gonna find an avian for me to kill. Dang it!
Not here. You are going to.
All dinosaurs are birds, James.
Okay, thank you very much.
Oh.
Not in CrimsonHawk, Nick. I'm sorry.
If you don't want to follow the science, I understand.
All right, so we keep advancing downward, carefully picking.
I'm going to put my hand on the cavalier's shoulder and put my hand up like this.
To be quiet.
And then I'm going to go up to Prometheus. I'm invisible, by the way. And say,
Okay, then he didn't hear your hand go up to
Oh,
your.
that's true.
your
I-
lips.
But I would have felt his hand and known what he meant because we worked together for so
You
long.
cannot fool me, Andrew. I know.
Fair enough. I'm fired. It's that kind of a day.
Yeah.
I'm going to engage cloaking on Prometheus so that he no longer has an aspect of any kind.
Okay.
In my 10-foot invisibility, we're going to move forward silently.
Okay, but nobody knows that, of course.
I'll whisper it to the cavalier who's next to me.
Ooh,
in battle.
okay. Whisper to the cavalier. Okay.
The chat really enjoyed your "I'm invisible," so
That wasn't good.
Yeah, really. How many subscribers do we have on right now?
subscribers. I'm not sure, but
Can you
we
tell?
we do have 12 people watching.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, 12 people, whoever you are.
Well, we got Knight of Barsoom, we got Lord Dalius, we got the Storycaster, Captain Kilgosha,
Yeah.
KTF Fiend. So
Where's the Google master?
I don't want to out him. He changed his screen name.
Oh, how very wise of him. Yes. Okay. So hey, here we are at the bottom of the well, and we look in the corridor, and there you see probably 20 of these little small raptors, and some of them go up the corridor towards the cockatrice feathers, and the others go down the corridor west to the other chamber.
Ooh, do we believe that this might be a baby cockatrices or?
No, you're positive they're not baby
Oh,
cockatrices.
okay.
They look like regular lizard type things.
Yeah, you're not happy that there's at least 20 of them with more clucking in the background.
Clucking as
Like a bird?
like
just like a chicken.
from the 20 by 20 or the 20 by 30.
Yes.
Got it. Roger that. So I will add to Prometheus. I wear my sunglasses at night, and since that is precast on myself, we're gonna head north into the cockatrice room.
Do you still have bark skin on?
I have stone skin, not bark skin, and now we both have gaze reflection. So
Okay, very good. All right. So, you go up into that little room and you see a good 50 of these things, and they give a loud squeal of anguish.
because they can't smell us, see us, or hear us
Yeah, they seem to be able to sense something in
through
their
the cloaking.
in their purple glow.
Purple.
And oh my goodness, and Prometheus says, "Weird now, you're outlined in purple."
Like fairy fire, I have magic resistance.
Yeah, it isn't magic resistance. And you look at Prometheus and say, "Prometheus, you're outlined in purple." And all of the 55 of these little reptiles rush you with their mouths open.
It's not very hospitable.
No.
I think we'll be hospitable back.
Maybe they're coming
Okay,
to
very
sing
good.
to us.
There'll be some chirping for sure. Okay, now, and you boys that are in the back there, you hear the sound of chirping behind you, and you look around the corner there to the west, and there's another 50 of these creatures with their mouths open, racing towards your position.
Wordna will wave his hand across and say, "Chill out, dickwad," and do a cone of cold on them.
Okay, cone of cold. How many are you gonna get? You're gonna get most of them. Yes. Okay. And Prometheus, you doing anything, buddy?
I'm going to defend the wizard, so if anything tries to hit him, I'm going to smack it.
Okay, there's about 8 that are trying to get him.
Okay.
which takes us, and we'll get to that in a second. Which takes us to Levi. What are you going to do when you see these 50 coming at you from behind?
Burning flask of oil, I assume, can give me an area of effect to hit multiple. Yes.
Yes, it does. But how are you going to light it?
I always have a lighter with me.
You never have a lighter with you. You
I
guys
have
use
a flint. Yeah.
Yeah, great. So you're going to start chipping flint to make a spark to light the wick.
I gotta make
I've done that in melee before.
Well, doesn't he have an amulet that can just cause flame?
That's true too.
Ding, ding.
Okay. Now
I did not say anything.
I know. I'm about to berate him brutally for saying that. Okay, it's not your turn, young man. You should not be able to give him advice like that. You're not even close to him to give him that advice. So
actually,
Levi,
we were next to each other.
No, you weren't.
We're around the corner.
Levi, ignore that advice. And how are you lighting the wick of the thing?
Well, I would do it normally the way I do it every time I'm in melee and able to light it and throw it in the same melee turn.
Okay, you're fairly positive that you'll be overcome by creatures before you can get that thing lit.
Then I can go invisible.
Okay, you're invisible. Takes us to Drawn.
I cast Aid on everybody, which gives...
Hang on. What's the area of effect on that spell?
Looking right now.
1 million meters.
Yeah,
Don't
really.
get weird.
I'm hoping Andrew and Prometheus aren't in the spell range.
Oh, that's just mean.
We assume you mean Vedna. If I'm in range, I'm running. I'm running.
Range. They have to be touching me.
So nobody's touching you right now. What one person would you like to give aid to?
Usually you pay double for that.
Right. Who can I see?
You see Levi and you see JR.
I'm invisible.
Yeah.
Okay, you now only see
JR.
Lamb.
I'll hit JR with it.
Okay,
So
very good.
he gets 4 more hit points.
He'll love that.
107 is a good number.
Plus a +1 on all his stuff.
Yep.
Man, you know that guy starts with 103 hit points. Oh my God,
It's
he
all
has a
right.
tank like you can't believe. All right, might as well do it that way.
You seem to have no problem taking me down really, really low, though.
I don't know why that happens. Okay, and Lance, what would you like to do?
So, as I understand it, I'm at the bottom of the stairs. The Werdna and Prometheus went to the right to that room, and they're charging straight ahead at us from the other room, the 20 by 30, correct?
Yes.
So
yes.
I am going to plant my feet, prepare to take the charge, and swing as soon as they're in range.
Okay. Give me a 20-sided die, my good friend.
Yeah, you got to cut out the good friend thing. That's such a bad trigger for us.
17.
Ooh, 17 is a great hit. And then do me damage.
Oh, you're making me roll my own damage? That's just mean.
I know.
What dice is the damage?
You're using your sword, right? Your cuppish?
Oh, I thought I was attacking. They were attacking me. Okay.
They are attacking you, but
Just not yet.
Yeah, just not yet. I can't bite you yet.
All right. I have a. They're small creatures, so 16.
All right, 16, very good. You kill 3 of them.
It's a good number.
That just means there's 47 left.
I mean, I'll be here all day. Try the veal.
Okay, so now.
It's my line.
No, I know. He just stole it.
I took
Okay,
it.
so Levi, let's see, Levi's armor class.
I'm invisible though.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
You're purple now.
Uh,
Levi's armor class is a
0.
horrible 0. Okay. So I only hit you once for 6 points, Levi, my good friend.
These are little things. Not supposed to hurt that much.
Yeah, like 10 of them bit at you and only 1 got you. Okay, and Walt.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing this time, buddy?
Spells, and more spells. Let's go.
Crazy.
Yes, let's go crazy. I am going to cast. No, I can't do that because they're already in melee. Uh, so.
Well, there's lots of them behind the ones that are in melee.
No. I was going to cast something on all of our friends, but
Hmm.
you can't do it while they're in melee. So I'm going to produce flame.
Okay, how much damage does that do?
And hopefully, if somebody's got some oil, they can throw it into the burning.
Somebody does have oil, but I think they abandoned it to go invisible.
Ah, crap. 4 points.
4 whole points.
Okay.
Okay, you singe a big bunch of them.
Binge.
Takes us to Andrew. Oh no, weird now.
Hey, right on. I got upgraded again.
Yes.
I'll touch Chrome and say you can't touch this and step behind.
Am I gonna hate that?
You are.
What's it do?
Now there are 5 of them.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, okay. First, that's fine. Prometheus, what do you do?
I'm going to slaughter the 8 that are in front of us.
Roll them bones, buddy.
Okay.
Armor class 2.
Hit. 15.
No, you just need to roll once.
No, I need to roll twice.
No, you don't need to roll twice. How much damage do you do?
I get 2 attacks.
Yeah, that's fine, Prometheus, my very good friend and close bosom buddy. But
Yes.
what's happening is this. You are striking more than one with your blow. And so you're chopping through bodies, and the bodies stop you from raising your sword again to chop through another batch of bodies. And telling me how much damage you do determines how many you killed with that amazing stroke.
But the beauty is he gets that stroke multiple times, so it's lots of bodies, lots of strokes.
Okay, but what's happening is they're catching it as the sword gets into the bodies. It's like the sword got into a rib cage and he had to pull it out, and it got into another rib cage, and then
skewering a chicken, he's cutting along with a sign.
yeah, great, and then it got into the butt and between the legs of one, and it isn't a good situation. How much damage did you do?
With my flaming sword, I did 12 points of damage.
Okay, that's wonderful. You killed 10.
And there were only 8, so that means you found 2 bonus ones.
No, there was 25 on both sides.
No, I roasted down to 8, you said. There were 8 left.
We cone of colded him.
Oh, that's right, Conical. Thank you very much. Yeah, all of yours are now gone.
Cool. I'm going to take one of the burning ones and give that to Razor to eat.
Yeah, Razor is not interested in eating lizard. He says he's not a cannibal.
Tastes like chicken.
That's changed.
which takes us to okay, no, not Levi. Takes us to the creatures. Bite. Do horrible things.
Wait a minute. So, but I got attacked by a creature and I haven't attacked back yet.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it? Okay, Levi, 8 points, buddy.
That'll teach you to have a comment.
Ow, that hurt.
Storycaster says never argue with the DM. It's not
That's
helpful.
right. Never argue with the DM. Which takes us to Drone.
James, I think the question here is, would you rather be legendary or infamous?
Yeah, okay. Cancel the legendary stuff.
Infamous it is.
I can live with infamous. That's not a problem. Okay. But legendary is too good. My humility will not allow it.
Since my spell is still working, I'm going to throw another burn mark on whatever's left.
Okay.
5 points.
All right, Levi, go at it, buddy.
Well, I've got a large quarterstaff that I'm going to go take a whack at a whole bunch of people.
Okay, great. Yeah, great.
So
Armor class 2.
16, which I believe is a hit.
That kills multiples of them. You're down to 12. And that's that one. And JR, Lance.
All righty. I'm rolling them bones. All right. I got a hit and got 16 in damage. Can I use the double hit or Or is it same rule apply? Because my sword is so awesome. Maybe it cuts through them like a hot knife through butter.
No.
Oh.
Thank you very much. There's 4 left.
So,
Okay,
Knight of Barsoom on the chat is saying, you shouldn't argue with the DM because it's how you end up fighting Cthulhu in power armor.
That's funny. Okay, 8 points to our good friend Lance.
Oh, Nick ran away scared.
I think he froze.
Uh-oh. Doesn't he know about F5? The magical spell everybody follows? Or maybe he's quit in disgust and only killing 8 of the little monsters.
Wow.
No, we can continue on without him, of course.
Who's up?
Actually, they're all dead now.
You said the cockatrice feathers are here. I'll just take as many as I can get.
There isn't any cockatrice feathers here, but there is a statue of a great big tall warrior.
Feathers are gone.
Yeah. And Spider-Man's back. Good to see you, buddy.
Oh, that's true. He's been returned.
Yes.
Halloween officially over.
That's probably for the best.
Did his duty well. A statue of a warrior. What's the warrior look like?
Looks like a big berserker.
Berserker.
He's about 7 feet tall. He's got muscles in his muscles. He's bare-chested. He has this huge scimitar in one hand and this weird little glowing dagger of stone in the other hand.
So
Religion
the scimitar.
company?
I'm sorry, Levi, you first.
Well, is the scimitar real or is stone?
Yeah, you don't know because you're not there. Only Andrew and
never
Prometheus
mind.
are there. You can walk right in there if you'd like.
I'll hang with the guys for a little bit.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
So, by the way, you guys in the corridor, you smell burnt flesh, you smell lots of blood, and you're hearing hootings and chirpings and hawking echoing down the corridors.
Oh, no.
And so when I hear that, I will take my gauntleted fist and tap the metal bracer that I'm wearing. We've installed on all of our armor as an early warning signal, so they will hear that and they will know it's something is coming.
When did you decide to do that?
We did it in the D&D After Dark. It was your suggestion, James. That's why it was a great one.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
a good one. Yeah, well done. Okay. All right, so everybody knows there's danger coming, and that takes us to Andrew.
Awesome. Weirdna keeps turning into meat. I like that.
I'm very sorry. That's just bad. Keep correcting me because I want to do that properly.
We have ways of making you talk.
Every time you blow it, he gets an extra permanent hit point.
Oh, right. So I'm
You'll
up to
only,
3.
you'll only blow it once.
We can't do that. Yeah, that would be bad.
The chat was saying that they were worried about you, Nick, because you were in California.
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying that it could have been a power outage, you could have been swallowed up by the Pacific, but they're very happy that you're back now.
I'm very happy to be back. Yes, things in California on a daily basis are always a little sketchy. I actually had to evacuate this week because of fire. So yeah, so that was fun.
So was it you firing or Nicole firing?
No, it was,
Nicole firing at him.
Nicole firing at me. No, an out of control forest fire came down off the mountain and tried to roll my home in the orchard, and so I had to go live down at the beach for a couple of days.
Ooh,
Oh,
poor
no.
guy. Yeah. What kind of orchard do you have?
There's an avocado orchard right next to me.
Way cool.
Of course, it's California.
Yeah, of
Fresh
course.
guacamole.
Yeah, really.
Yum, yum,
Okay,
yum.
so there's this great big statue, and he's got a big sword. That's a scimitar. You guys all come in the room now. You're looking at the thing. He has a scimitar that's a stone, but he also has a glowing stone dagger in his other hand.
Something tells me somebody turned this cat to stone.
Spellcraft, tell me, does it look? Do the details look human?
The berserker, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks. Well, he's obviously got relatives that were hill giants.
So he's a big one.
He's big.
What does fever tell me?
Magical dagger not changed to stone by the cockatrice feathers.
Does she tell us what kind of dagger?
She doesn't know that.
I thought you said
Can
it
I
was
pull
a stone
out-
dagger.
I pull out Trickster, my magical sword, and see if it can detect any traps.
No traps.
So we
But
know it's
there-
magical. We know it's not traps.
But there are cockatrice feathers on the floor.
Nope, those are all gone.
Okay. What up, down, and all around?
Stone chamber.
Okay.
No other exits?
No, just that one you came in from.
All right, so we grabbing dagger and making like a shepherd and getting the flock out of here, or are we checking for secret doors? What are we doing?
Is
I
the
think-
dagger like stone, as in like welded to the statue, or
It is a stone dagger, but the fever says it's not turned to stone like the rest of the statue.
But resisted somehow.
So Prometheus is going to approach the statue with his
Mhm,
his thieves tools out.
Mm-hmm,
Wearing his gloves, he's going to take his tongs
mm-hmm.
and pluck the dagger out.
Roll me a 6-sided die. On a 5 or 6, you're very unhappy.
4.
Okay, it doesn't budge.
Wordna, if we chop this arm off this statue and take the whole thing, does this kill the stoner guy, or is he already dead? Could he come back?
I didn't get a ruling on my spellcraft question.
So
I do have to give him a ruling. I'm ruling that
I think
this
it looks
this
like
is a.
a real person turned to stone.
It looks like a berserker turned to stone. Yes, you're
Okay.
not positive it's a person because he has so many hill giant features.
Fair enough. Well, I can reduce it in size, leaving the dagger the same size so that we can have that.
Or
Why
we
would-
could just chop his arm off and stick the whole arm and dagger. Well, no, the dagger would cut the bag.
Yeah.
we've done this sharp object in a bag thing
Oh, no.
before.
I gotta have Lance give me a 1 to 10, buddy.
1 to 10. Okay. All right, that's not good. What is the good number so I can roll first? I got a 7.
Okay, you got a 7. That's a fine number. Okay. So a giant cyclops comes into the room. It is it's 20 feet tall. It's got muscles in its muscles. And it's got 2 clubs. One of its huge clubs is glowing. And he says in a gruff voice, "You must pay toll."
Huh.
Hey,
That's
told
it.
to who?
To me,
And who are you?
I am the keeper of this level.
Hmm.
There
What
are
is-
multiple levels.
Just this level.
what is your name, good sir, Cyclops?
My name is George.
George Cyclops. Well, what would you
Costanza.
like for payment?
How much you got?
Nothing.
Well-
One piece of gold. That's it. We're poor.
You can
No.
have a little now, or you can have a lot for the rest of your life.
How does that happen?
Well, you'd come to
You work for us.
You'd come to work for us, and we would pay you a roast mutton twice a week and a sack of gold.
I'll need the roast mutton every day, twice a day, and 2 sacks of gold at the end of every week.
And what will you provide?
I will kill anything you tell me to kill.
Okay. We would want you to guard the well entrance for us. And then yes, I would turn around to my guys and I'd say, do we agree to the terms of a sack of 2 sacks of gold a week and 1 mutton?
Nope. 2 muttons a day.
2 muttons a day.
You can't fool me.
So 2 muttons a day and 1 sack of gold.
No, 2 sacks of gold at the end of every week.
2 sacks of gold at the end of every week and 2 muttons a day.
Yes.
What does our party say?
I'm
For
gonna-
to guard our stairs.
I have. I'm going to move toward it and say, You don't need to see my identification.
I'm not gonna like this. Is it a magical spell?
It is. Save is -5 since I'm using it on it singularly.
Oh wow.
We
I
think
don't think I can save on a roll of a 19 or 20.
Lord Dalius in the chat is like, don't take their crap. Go, George. Stick to your clubs.
Okay, and what are you telling the Cyclops to do?
we agree to your terms of 1 mutton a week and a sack of gold once a week. We agree to your terms.
Okay, now you do know. Now we're going out of game for just a minute.
Sure.
James,
You-
meta.
Yeah, I know. There's only he knows this information, so I have to. You do know that when he makes a successful save against this horrible spell that you just used on him, he is going to tear the place up like you can't believe.
In 5 weeks, he'll get his next one until I charm him again.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so,
All right. So I'm just warning you. I'm warning you fair and square.
Fair enough. It's square. This is old school. If I
Okay.
can't remember,
I'd
it's
like
on
to
me.
point out that I doubt he's going to survive the Beholder encounter.
Right. but we've agreed to your terms. You are bright, charming, and useful.
Okay. So he'll go to the top of the well and get his first mutton meal right now.
We don't have any sheep yet. Getting those soon.
No sheep? Do you have cattle?
Yes, but not available right yet. So we'll bring those to you as soon as we finish our business here. So
Do you have horses?
not for sale, not for you. Here's what we're gonna do for you.
I don't want to buy it. I want to eat it.
I know that. We've got something very tasty, but you're gonna have to wait till we finish our walk.
How long? How long?
It's a secret. I'm the wizard. You do what I said. You love me.
The Cyclops says he likes you, but he doesn't like you that much.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. So you get some headway with it, but it's not very bright, and so it's focusing on the mutton. Really wants to eat.
So good news. Here's what we've got for you now.
All those dinosaurs.
We've got this fantastic dino jerky, and we've got frozen dino or roasted dino. Which would you prefer? We've got both.
Oh, it will eat them all.
There we go. See? I got
Okay,
50 in this room.
it's very happy. Thank you very much, Master Wizard.
So now we have
for
George, keeper of the level, what can you tell us about this level?
It's filled with giants that plan on taking it over.
Giants. What kind of giants, George? Are they the dark, bright red giants?
Every kind of giant you can imagine. Right underneath this level is a huge giant complex.
Do they work together? The
No,
different colored giants?
They don't. They're in competition. And it trips over the word competition.
Sure. Thanks, George.
Competition.
Say, George, have you ever gone down the stairs and seen the big floating beach ball? What do you think of that?
I stay away from the Beholder. It's stupid to try to take that on. The last group that did was 20 wizards, and they all died.
Thank God that Beholder's turned nice. So
Yeah.
when we go down there with you, everything will be okay.
I'm not going anywhere near that thing.
Yeah, we won't see anything. We're going to be hidden. We have a way to hide you. You'll be fine.
No, I'm not going down there.
Have another comfy. This one's frozen.
No, it's not going down there.
Do
All
we?
right.
Does he know
Understood.
what turned this hill giant to stone, or this berserker giant to stone?
It hasn't the slightest idea. It looks just like a statue to him.
Okie dokie.
James, why wasn't my tongue able to wrest the dagger out of it?
You don't know.
Can
You're just a thief.
I touch the dagger and say like a frightened turtle?
Well, first of all, okay, resist magic.
I do that. 32
Doesn't make it.
by 3.
Oh, that's disgusting. You're almost turned to stone, but not quite.
Really nasty cuss.
You've slowed down tremendously.
Okay. Does the dagger reduce?
Nope. And he's speaking really slow now.
Okay. Well,
you don't know why he's speaking so
I
slow. Yeah.
released the dagger, so I'm not affected.
Okay.
All right.
And if Wordna was the one who slowed down, everybody would seem fast to him.
Yeah, but nobody else moved, so he doesn't care.
Well, the speech.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay, so I think we're leaving that dagger, Chrome, unless you really want to take it, and if so, then we're going to take the arm.
I can hack the arm off. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. What do you want to bet? All of the subscribers want to hack the arm off. What do you want to bet?
I wonder if the Cyclops could hit the statue and break it into 1,000,000 pieces.
Yes, of course I can, but why would I want to do that?
Well,
We asked you to.
inside of it, there are prizes, more of these frozen things. We keep them hidden inside.
You are a lying
I
sack
don't
of
know if you
dung.
understand the nature of employment. I'm the boss, and you have to do whatever the hell I say.
No, you're not the
Don't
boss. The
believe that
wizard is clearly the boss.
Well, yeah, but you negotiated with us for your mutton and your gold, so
Which I haven't been paid for yet.
you're
All of that's on easy credit terms. Coming. I just fed you 50 dinosaurs.
It's not done. It's not done
Like,
eating
McDonald's,
all of
they
those
got-
dinosaurs. It's
We got
still.
Nordic nuggets, frozen ones, hot ones.
He really likes the frozen ones, by the way. He thinks they're great.
whop that statue and break it into 1,000,000 pieces, and I'll get your sack of gold ready.
Ooh, look at that.
Okay, that's what he does. He whacks the statue into 1,000 pieces,
All right.
and in the middle of it is a very odd little gray gem.
What does the sword tell us about that gem?
I can't sense it at all.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good thing. Someone gets a free gem.
No such thing as a free lunch. No such thing as a free gem.
How about that dagger? Where's that dagger?
Lying on the floor there. Big stone dagger.
Trickster, can you tell us if the gem is magic, please?
I would like to check with Trickster to see if the gem is magical.
He says, "Touch me to the gem so I can figure it out."
Oh crap.
Yeah.
He wants me to touch the sword to the gem. I guess it's suddenly become sentient, the sword.
No, he told us it was a long time ago. So
Yeah, he did. So you doing it there, Lance?
I'm consulting my wizard.
Okay.
Oh,
You should probably put a little sign up that charges a nickel for every question they ask you and you answer.
Why do I suspect he's going to turn into stone if he touches it?
I'm gonna ask Fever
Oh,
if I pick up the dagger, will I turn to stone?
You might.
Is there?
Well, my Anubis blessed Kopesh prevents turning to stone,
oh, so pick that puppy up.
so I will pick it up
You're just going to pick it up.
with the.
You're not going to touch the sword to it.
I'm gonna touch the.
No, hold on. We're talking about two different things here. We're talking about the gem, and we're talking about the dagger.
Right. Okay. So Lance is on the gem right now.
Okay.
He's dealing with that. You have you don't know if you should pick up the dagger or not.
Right.
So, Lance, since you've got appropriate protections, pick up the gem.
Pick it up or touch the sword to it.
I'm not too fond of the idea of touching the sword to it yet. Pick it up. Let's see
All
that.
right, so I'm gonna have one hand on my Kopesh, and with my other hand, I will reach and I will pick up the gem.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're wearing gauntlets.
Correct.
Cavalier.
So your gauntlet instantly turns to stone.
Wait, but his Kopesh prevents that.
Prevents him from being turned to stone. And now the arm of your armor is turned to stone.
So drop it.
I'll drop it.
He doesn't seem to be able to. Well, he's got it in his hand, and he turns his hand, but it won't go out of his hand.
I know.
So this was armor blessed by Anubis, so I shall enter prayerful contemplation.
But you're not moving.
All right.
Okay, roll a 20-sided die. No, actually, you have to roll a percentile die. Whatever you do, don't roll a 95 to 100.
I know this god is very fickle.
KTF Fiend is saying it's time to amputate your arm.
And what'd you get
All
there,
right,
Lance?
I got a 38. Please say that's not bad.
Okay, the gem falls from your stony glove.
Outstanding. Well, that didn't go as planned.
No, right, and that it affects things in your carapace instead of on your physicality is different. That's an unusual
And
physical.
Fever can't sense that gem.
Can't sense it at all. No, we'll get back to you in a second, Nick. So, your sword, Lance, says it can undo the stoning of your arm and your glove.
All right, I will touch the sword to the arm.
Okay, and it turns back to metal.
Out freaking standing. That was a close one.
And the glove turns back to metal too. Now we're back to good old Prometheus. What are we doing with that dagger there, buddy?
Any markings on it?
There's some ancient runes, and good old Wordna looks at it to try to read the runes, and he says they're older than anything he's ever read.
And
Well,
she can't tell me anything about it.
no, she can't sense it at all.
Yeah. What if we ask Lance and his sword to investigate it?
Sword can't sense it either.
Okay. I say we just come back for it later.
I'm gonna take out my tongs
Yes,
and I'm gonna pick up the sword with my tongs.
the dagger.
The dagger. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Anything happen?
Nope.
Before you bag it, I'm going to cast Reading Rainbow on it and see if I can read the writing.
Ooh, it talks about curses and death and the ancient one being come alive again.
Well, that's worth keeping.
Is there a remove curse or anything that would work? I'm assuming
don't-
this is cursed.
You don't know. Nobody's turned into a black ant yet.
Well, we can
Yeah.
take it with, and then Drawn can consecrate it and fry that puppy.
So you're just gonna toss it in Weirdness bag of holding?
Hey, no, we're just not gonna.
I think we'll just put it in one of our extra sacks.
Okay, that's fine.
Stack that.
Real bummer, huh?
What about the gem?
I'm
Jim
honestly
is-
thinking your
We-
sword is strong
We
enough
could
to touch it.
we could ask our friend George to pick it up for us.
No, George isn't there now. George went up the stairs to guard it.
Oh,
Oh.
there goes our horses.
His mission was to guard it from the bottom.
That isn't how he understood it.
And this is why we can't have nice things.
Well, then I'm gonna go back up and make sure he's not eating the horses. And
He's eating a horse, yeah. In fact,
tell
he's
him-
eating a great big white stallion, and he's really enjoying it. There's blood everywhere.
I tell him this is not where he's supposed to be.
Where
You
am I
gotta-
supposed to
He's
be?
supposed to be at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, I don't like the bottom of the stairs.
I don't care the fuck what you like.
Your job.
take your horse and go to the bottom of the stairs before I start whooping your fucking ass.
Okay, it goes. It doesn't like you swearing at it.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry, George. Buddy. And tell you what, I'll make it up to you by getting you a big sheep, a really big one.
Yeah, okay. Well, I was promised a bag of gold right now, and I don't see that.
All right, I've got a little gold on me. I give him my sack of gold, which is about 200 gold right now.
Okay, fine. He loves that.
Sweet. And just stay at the bottom of the stairs. You don't need any more horses. We'll feed you.
Okay, but if I get hungry and you don't feed me, then I'm coming up for breakfast.
I understand.
Okay, very good.
Touch Trickster to the gym.
I will touch Trickster to the gym.
Really? No, wait now. Oh, I see. Only Prometheus went upstairs.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay, so you're touching Trickster to the gem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Trickster turns to stone.
I thought Trickster was immune to stone.
No, Kopesh is immune.
Crap, wrong thing.
And I touched the Kopesh to it, and it turned my gauntlet to.
No, you picked
You picked it up, right? So I'll touch my Kopesh to the Trickster.
Roll a 20-sided die. Give me the number.
Hold on. 13.
Okay, nothing happens. It's still stone.
Anel nafra utras petro dosteo duenve.
Am I going to hate this?
On the sword for the stone.
It isn't magic anymore.
The function?
The sword is no longer magical.
Ooh.
Trickster.
That's not good. Trickster's dead.
Wow.
Oh my God, we just lost a sword.
Damn it! They killed Trickster.
I am going to clip that soundbite, and that's going in.
What a buzzkill.
If I try and remove curse, do you think that it would work
On what?
on the sword?
Okay, you can try it.
All right. I am going to cast.
Wait, hold on. Just the sword is no longer magical.
Right, it's stone.
Right. So we need to. So dispel magic didn't remove the magic, but remove curse might take the curse off, affecting then remove dispel magic. That succession often works.
All right.
So I hit it with a remove curse.
Okay, give me a 20-sided die, my friend.
I love a 20-sided die. A 15.
Okay, so if there was a curse there, it's removed, and the sword is back to being magical, but it's a 100-pound stone sword.
Oof.
I mean, I am big and strong like Bull.
Oh, but now you can probably touch the Kopesh to it. Now that it's gained its power back.
Okay, so I touch the Kopesh to the Trickster.
20-sided die, please.
So you might be able to reverse it, but it's a much more complicated process. This gem is very volatile.
It sounds like it's about to become a sling bullet.
All right, I got a 9.
A 9, okay, so it's still stone.
All right.
Dispel magic, maybe? Do you have another one?
On scroll, if I want to waste the scroll one, we can do that.
What if we do identify?
It's a magical stone sword named Trickster.
Yeah, right.
No. On the gem.
Oh.
Come on, Walt. I wanted to do that.
So I thought about using identify. All right, I'll say reveal your secrets.
To the stone sword.
No, to the gem.
Oh, to the gem. Okay, give me a 20-sided die.
Knight of Barsoom is saying, put the gem on Karen.
19.
19. Okay, I can't make you do a magic save on a 19. You aren't using a 40-sided die, are you, Andrew?
I wish I had one of those. I actually don't have a 40-sided.
I see.
Do they make those?
Yes, of course. Luzaki makes everything.
They do. Everything. He's awesome.
He is.
He's the first 100-sided I ever saw, actually.
That's called the Zakihedron. Yeah, it looks just like a golf ball. It's wonderful. The 7-sided dice are the dice that are coolest. So anyway, boy, I can't do that.
Yeah, enough. We did identify. Cough it up.
It's just
Don't hem and haw. Just make the payment.
The chat is Knight of Barsoom says the look on Nick's face. It says, "I'm a dead man, aren't I?"
it's definitely a magical sword with a single ability.
No, gem.
No, the gem.
Oh, the gem. I'm sorry. Dang it.
Dancing.
Good serpentine. Yeah, you don't need to see his identification.
Yeah, okay, so it's the eye of a god.
Oh.
Whoa.
Do I?
How did that end up as a suppository in a giant?
You have no idea.
Oh, bad.
So I'm going to talk to Fever real quick.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell her all the information. Why aren't you detecting this?
Because it's the eye of a god. Come on.
But it's a gem.
I'm just a little sword.
No, you're something a lot more.
Well, I am an artifact now, but
But
that thing is.
what happens if we put the sheath down and you acquire the gem?
Oh, I'd be afraid to touch that thing. Be
Yeah.
a good chance I'd turn to stone forever.
Yeah.
But you can't destroy an artifact.
You can't, but you can turn it to stone.
Huh.
You can transmute an artifact. Happens all the time.
KTF Fiend in the
Okay,
chat.
so hold on.
You know, it'd be really something if you spent your whole 3 hours in this one room.
What if we take Fever and the Kopesh and we put them together,
Yes.
and then Fever acquires the gem?
Yeah, okay. What do you expect?
Well, one, not for it to turn to stone.
Why wouldn't it?
No, so divine magic will trump regular magic of an item that's been made.
Every single time.
But this was blessed by Anubis. That's where the magic came from.
Yeah, great. Okay. Anubis is a little dude compared to this
Right.
god.
Right. So this is some greater artifact. It could be the Eye of Ril. It could be all sorts of horrible things.
No, I think we have a pretty good idea whose eye this is.
Oh goodness. Oh
Is it Medusa?
no.
There's only one guy missing an eye.
Yeah.
Gave it away.
Odin.
Nope. So
Oh, that's who I was gonna say. Who were you gonna say?
Vecna.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, you gotta.
Yeah, well, that's too bad for you. That's metagaming knowledge,
Yeah,
young
yeah,
people.
Right. It's not known, but the whispered one, we were told a long time ago when I asked the Black Wizard, we don't know what his real name is here.
Oh,
And
that
now-
was there. That was there.
Right.
Now,
So Drawn thinks, wow, all I have to do is pop that in my eye, and I have a magical eye on my head.
Nah, Drone's not thinking that. No, I ain't taking anybody's magical suppository and putting it anywhere near my face.
Okay, all right.
so what does the eye do? Prometheus asks.
And
Well, it clearly turns you to stone.
Drawn doesn't really know, except he thinks it's like titanically evil.
so more than likely, it has some artifact powers. Those powers tend to provide you succor in a bunch of different ways, but there is a continual steady stream of alignment checks leading you down in a direction. So someone removing their eye could probably put it in without turning to stone, but it looks like the end state is probably stone. That is a good supposition of what happens to someone who uses this thing.
Who has the dagger, by the way, in a little bag?
I do.
Okay, Prometheus. So you're being pulled towards the secret door. Not really like tugged, but you figure you need to start going.
I do, but I don't think we should just leave an artifact laying around so that when we come back, you're like, well, it's gone.
Okay.
So
So wait a minute. You're talking about the secret door that we already know about in the first level of the well, or is there
Yes,
a new
no,
one in
that's,
the?
that? No, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
okay.
So could we hide it? Could you cast invisibility on it or something?
No, we can't cast invisibility on it.
No, I have a super way to hide it. It's just very risky. So, Jim, I'm going to open up my backpack and say, reveal your secret, and pull out my Leomund's tiny chest. And I am going to see if I can set that under the eye.
So the eye's on the floor. How do you set it under the eye?
The eye is on a pile of stone, so it
No,
could.
no, it's not on a pile of stones. It's
So
on
the
the floor.
Leomund's chest is small. Can I close it in a clamp style?
Yes, of course you can do exactly that. So
Okay.
you close it in the clamp style, and then the little tiny chest turns to stone.
Okay, that's fine. I don't care what it is. I'll say Deuteron and send it to the ethereal plane to sit there.
So while you're thinking, James, the KTF fiend said we should just put a "Please do not touch" sign next to it. People always obey those signs.
Always. I have to look up a monster.
Uh,
I hadn't planned on using this one.
a Zorn.
Oh, great monster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
since you put it in the ethereal plane, I have to use it.
Interesting. Oh, could be Gith, Yankee, Zare, could be one of the nasty.
Oh.
Mind Flayer!
No. Okay.
These are great,
I'm-
Nick. I'm going to be stealing all of these.
Aren't they nice? Yeah. We'll have to do these like every year or something.
No, I meant the sound bites that he keeps coming
Yeah.
up with.
So,
Mind
how do we hand these out to people, Walt?
What's that?
The sounds, the
Oh, the
different sounds?
sounds that are in there. There's an app. If they're watching on Twitch, they just tap the little button and it brings up the little sound thing. And any
Do
of the
they
ones.
have to be a subscriber?
Nope.
Wow,
All you gotta-
that's unusually generous of us.
Well,
No, you have to pay for it.
Walt just said no.
No. You don't have to be
No.
a subscriber. You just gotta be able to, apply some bits to it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
So you can have Nicole. You can have Nicole saying a lot of the really naughty things you made her say.
Did she delight in saying every single one of those?
Oh yeah, she's a super freak.
I adore that woman so much. You are the luckiest man in the world.
That's for sure.
Okay, so hey, here we are, and that the dagger in the bag is. In fact, you have to roll a 20-sided die there, Prometheus.
Uh-oh.
Low is bad.
Low is bad.
5.
Okay, you say enough of this foolishness. Let's go down to the secret door and fight that beholder.
Great.
Well, that seems.
I
odd.
think he's been possessed, Wordna.
He has.
We might have to hold person on him or something.
No, we've got an easier way to deal with it. You didn't see anything. Nobody was here.
You're tossing that on Prometheus?
I am. Savor spells, Prometheus.
Oh no! I rolled a 6 and didn't make it.
You guys are all fiends from the nether regions.
Okay.
That's why they call us the Doom Seekers.
Yes.
So, Jim, I used forget so that the last command that he was given is forgotten. And then while that's happening, I will say, we'll take this and take the sack away and set it on the ground for a minute.
Okay, so why would he give you that sack?
Because and everyone gives shit to the wizard because we want to keep the wizard alive.
Well, because James, because
they're
they're
trained that way.
Because they're going to give me the best gem we find today, and I'll do anything for that. They know that.
All right, roll a 6 on down. A 6, you decide to keep that bag.
2.
All right, you give him the dagger in the little bag. So resist magic there, Wordna.
I like this. Black.
Gee, I don't remember the well being this tough.
No, 28. So yes, I'm still in the chips.
All right. So here we all are.
Yeah, this thing is a nightmare.
So I'm going to tell the Cyclops to watch.
Who's not there?
So
where is he?
He's at the bottom of the stairs eating a horse.
So
Okay.
hold on. Wordna, you have a spell that allows you to create stone, correct?
Create what? Yes, I can
Stone.
create
So what's to stop us from just sealing off this room?
nothing. I can do that.
Let's leave and seal it and
Well, why don't we leave the sword in there as well? Yeah.
The stone.
Yeah.
His max press is probably enough to swing that puppy.
No, but isn't it the one that's also trying to convince us to go do bad
dagger.
things?
That's
Yeah, I'm sorry, the dagger. Yes.
all right.
This is really funny. I can't believe all the time you spent in this room.
All right. So I'm gonna ask people to come to the other side of the wall and say silly putty and wall of stone across. My cubic feet is 140.
Yeah, you can easily manage it, but how long does it last?
Permanent.
Is it really permanent?
Really,
When
really.
did that change?
My second edition, wall of iron and wall of stone are permanent, and they are non-dispellable now.
Oh, that is so disgusting.
that's the way Gary would want it, James.
Yeah,
That's the way
right.
Gary would
I
want
don't
it.
think so, buddy. He's the one who put the time limits on those walls. Okay,
No,
so
I think that's
what's
actually-
behind that wall now? The ruined stone of a statue. Anything else in there?
The dagger in the eye that's now a stone in a box.
Guy is in Lehman's chest, so
Did you put the Lehman's chest in there or not?
I sent it back to the Ether Point.
Okay, you can get at that anytime you want.
I can't.
Okay, very good.
All right, where to?
We will go to the secret door.
So update the map accordingly, please.
I will.
Wordna.
So here's the question: do we want to tangle with this nasty beholder? What do you guys think?
I mean,
Let's scout our way down and see he says. There's giants here, so let's just figure
I don't know. I'll bet they're in the other direction, but yeah, let's go down and look. Hang on, I gotta look up how long cloaking lasts for you. We did piss away a ton of time.
All right.
Let's see. No, I'm sorry. Your cloaking is gone.
Hang on now. I haven't even.
No, I know it's gone because of what the gem did.
Oh, I see.
I just don't know if Prometheus's cloaking is gone.
Roger that.
I don't think you didn't fool at all with the gem, did you, Prometheus?
I did not.
Okay, no, it's fine then. Your cloaking is still there.
Yeah, he's 1 day per level, so he's square.
Okay.
He's cloaked for plenty of time.
All right.
All right, so yeah, let's scout. I think that's a good idea.
Okay, great. So haul up that little map and we'll talk about going down the secret door.
Roger that.
It's a great map that Andrew's doing these days. Okay, so there's the secret door. You go down to that three-way, and you don't go west. What three-way? Okay, great. Yeah, funny, Nick. Really funny.
Hey,
There goes our family-friendly rating.
I know.
That was
exactly.
done a long time ago.
And
you're always 12 years old when you play D&D.
there we go. Yes, and then then when there's those stairs, are we just willy-nilly walking down the stairs?
We do nothing willy-nilly. We are doom seekers.
Look up, down, all around. Who knows?
Okay, that's always a good thing to do. Okay, and you go down the stairs, and then you come to the bottom of the stairs, and there's that big room. And you shine your continual light spells into that big room, and when you look up and down all around, there's this great big matting of brown fungus on the ceiling.
In the main room.
In the main room. And then you have the beholder thing, and
Where is George?
He's over by the well here. Can you see
George is by the well? Yeah, he doesn't have anything to do with this.
They are. Can you see that?
I can. I thought Nick sent him down to the lower level.
No.
This is the lower level. He was upstairs.
Told him to wait by the well, and he is the guardian of the well.
Okay.
So the last time that happened, we sent
Razor went in first, and
he got the bad vibe
versus the death spell. Then you went along the wall.
Right. So what is
you are 100% cloaked, and you're better cloaked now, and you've got Kay's reflection.
Oh my goodness!
So you can handle a look at that nasty thing.
Right. But
And
what
I'm
is
invisible.
the brown matting on the ceiling?
It's fungus of some type.
There's a
Brown
fungus
fungus.
among us.
All right, so I'm going to clap.
Oh, hey, wait a minute! Stop.
Roger.
Do we have an ad for a Galaxy Edge stuff?
Absolutely. We can always play with Galaxy's Edge. Nick,
Okay, let's do that.
did you want to talk about the premier science fiction property that is sponsoring our CrimsonHawk Dungeon Dive today?
I really do. Like, if you guys are, science fiction readers and you like Star Wars, come on over and check out Galaxy's Edge. You can find it at Audible and Amazon. Start with Galaxy's Edge 1. But I know a lot of people right now are watching The Mandalorian, and we have like a series that preceded that. It's a very space bounty hunter. That's set in the Galaxy's Edge universe. That's called Tyrus Rex, Contracts and Terminations. It really is a fun listen. The whole Galaxy's Edge series is, you could start with Legionnaire and jump right in. It's good military space science fiction. You will dig it. Buy these books that we're hawking on this channel, because that keeps the channel alive. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and throw us a few bits and subs, and maybe you can ask James to give us free potions.
That's not happening.
Or give Prometheus some XP.
James,
And then for
Just
me,
started reading them.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
are fantastic.
They are really good. I enjoy them tremendously. Okay, so my entry here is this is a Dragon Scales anthology called Concord, and it just got released to Amazon, and it's a wonderful set of stories about the fantasy city of Concord, and I would like everybody to buy hundreds of them. That would be fine.
sweet.
All right,
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Jim.
back to the ranch.
Great stuff. I'm going to touch Prometheus and clap my hands so that he is now covered in wraith form, so that the things above will not even sense him.
I'm really not gonna like that at all.
You will not. All right.
Okay.
Prometheus, you cannot be hit by any non-magic anything.
Okay,
Isn't that
James.
great? Yeah.
I am going to take my same path into the room,
Okay.
sliding along the wall, moving silently, staying in
Yes.
shadows,
Yes.
despite
Yes.
all these protections that I have,
Yes.
sinking down next to the door, pulling out my mirror, which I do have, and attempting to acquire the beholder again, just like I did last time.
Okay, very good. Very good. So roll me a 6-sided die, Prometheus. Don't roll a 6.
And yet I did.
And yet you did. Okay. So in that great big room with you, Prometheus, but not seeing you, and I'm assuming everybody else is down at the bottom of the stairs.
No.
Is
they're
that a
up-
good
they're up
assumption?
the stairs. Just I am at the bottom of the stairs. With
Just
Jason
you.
as well.
Okay. Well, a Tyrannosaurus Rex appears in the middle of that room.
What?
And I know. And it roars in anger and irritation and starts looking around.
Like a frightened turtle at it.
Allstate is here.
I'm not going to like it. What's that do?
Reduce a 1-inch Rex.
That's fine. You can attempt that.
Oh my god. Nick's gonna see this thing shrink down to like a couple of inches and he's gonna punt it like a soccer ball.
Probably. Okay, I didn't make my save, so it shrinks down to 6 inches.
Well, I think I can go down to 1 inch at my level.
It only goes 6 inches.
Well, that'll still do. It's an action figure size. We'll keep it.
So what are you going to do now? Prometheus, you doing anything?
Is the brown fungus above doing anything?
No.
Yeah, it doesn't even know you're there.
Well, is it reacting
He's
to the
wondering, yeah, is it reacting to the Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Oh, yeah. Well, let's see.
And there was only one entrance out of this room besides the one we came into. Is that right?
Affirmative. Well, there's the stairs entrance and the west entrance.
All right.
Yeah, can you see the map still?
Yeah, I can. I just want to make sure that we didn't miss any other entrances.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Or it hadn't changed.
And then a great big pile of brown fungus lands on the Tyrannosaurus Rex. It squeals in pain and anguish, and you don't hear anything.
Okay. And I'm now going to sink down and see if I can acquire the beholder.
There he is.
Okay. I'm then going to make my way back and relate all this information.
Okay.
KTF Fiend in the chat is suggesting that the brown fungus may actually be a dire toupee.
So the beholder is still there.
The room, Prometheus, if you can tell me about A, the dimensions of the room, and B, where the beholder is, and C, what.
No, he can't do the dimensions of the room, and the beholder was like 10 feet from the entrance of the corridor.
Mhm.
So he can't tell you that either. And it's time for good friend JR to pick a number from 1 to 10.
Okay,
But-
let me grab the
But
dice.
we're not in the same room.
Thank you for sharing that. Yes, the party is split up, which I hope it doesn't hurt you guys.
7.
You got a 7.
It's a magical number, 7.
It is. Okay, a female giant cyclops comes to your group, and it says, "Where is George?"
All right, so Silver Tongue Prometheus isn't with us. So
Neither is Andrew.
neither is Wordna.
Nice.
Oh,
save.
that's 10
my
that's 10.
point.
Okay. So George is upstairs. We've hired him. He works for us.
He does. What does he do for you?
He does things.
He
Do you do
helps.
things? He helps. He's our friend. You want to be our friend?
Not particularly. I'm actually kind of hungry right now.
We could feed
mean-
you afterwards.
Is there any food by George?
Half a
I mean-
horse.
You don't want to eat George. He's our friend.
Yeah, okay. She turns around and ignores you all. And you get the impression that she's going to go talk to George.
I cannot believe you just outed your bro. Here comes the missus, and you're telling exactly where the bar is. That's messed up, dude.
That's
That
our
is
boy.
so messed up.
So back
Who was-
to the problem of the beholder. Can we pull him into this room and have the fungus drop on him?
Yeah, okay, I'm sure he doesn't mind doing that. If you were a beholder, is that what you would do?
Well, I was just maybe we need to convince him to do it.
Maybe.
So,
Tons of brown fungus.
And
Could we burn it out?
well,
It's up on the roof, though.
yeah, but we could do something very interesting to this.
How tall is the roof?
24 feet. and it's the ceiling, not the roof.
So it's a very clever idea of bringing the beholder into here, because we might have a way to deal with it and the fungus. It's an interesting idea.
Do you have any kind of like illusionary powers where you could give it something to chase into here?
Well, no, I could actually motivate it to chase us while we were under Ariel's light bridge, and then dispel that after we got through with it, and let it take the hammer.
All right, let's do something.
Let us do something.
All right, Andrew, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, so you need to be able to hit as well, Lance. So I'm going to give my last sunglasses at night to Lance Scorpio so that he ends.
Lance is at the top of the stairs right now, shaking in horror and fear.
Anubis will protect
I
me.
thought Cavaliers didn't get
Yeah,
that whole.
Usually
Yeah,
they don't, but Lance feels terror for the first time in his young life.
Source of the terror?
Everything here.
Go to the top of the stairs and look at him.
Okay.
Lance, what's going on?
It's a beholder. I don't think we should fight it.
That's interesting.
My Uncle Dan fought beholders for years, and he lost an arm, he lost an eye, he got hit in the gut. It wasn't a good thing.
Well, Lance, was your uncle your hero?
Well, of course he was.
Huh. Because he was a brave and notable cavalier, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, and did the people of the surrounding villages, did they honor him, and was he covered in glory and scars?
He was turned into a stone statue by a beholder.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, people knew him, right?
Absolutely.
He was famous.
Yes, he was.
Wow. Isn't that what you want?
It is.
So let's get going.
Okay. He rushes down the stairs with his sword drawn, ready to take on the beholder.
And Nick gets XP for that excellent role playing, right?
You know, he gets 12 experience points.
I was working for you, Nick.
Thank you. Well, hey, 12. It all adds up, just like the votes in
It
Wisconsin.
does. It does.
All right, let's do this. Wordna, what do you got?
All right. I'm going to put sunglasses on Lance.
Is that a touch spell?
Gaze reflection? No, I don't believe so, but I'll verify that for you.
If he is ignoring you, does he get a saving throw?
Nobody ignores the wizard, so that's not cool.
I believe good old Lance has been filled with the spirit of boldness and adventure.
Yeah, no, it's creates a shimmering mirror-like before the individual moves with them. So, no, I don't think it's touch.
Okay, very good.
And I cast Bless, which gives us the same as the aid spell minus the whole hit point thing.
And what's the range on that puppy?
50 feet.
Okay, very good. You get everybody then.
So everybody gets +1 to attack and +1 on all saving throws.
That'll be very useful.
Then I'm going to, at the bottom of the staircase, say Lords of Light. Sorry, Lords of Light. And extend the bridge across to the other doorway.
Okay, so it's kind of going around a little curve then.
Yeah.
It goes from the north wall to the west wall.
I can anchor it between two walls, 80 feet.
Okay, I'm with you.
And so I'll have it between the two doors, leading us a pathway over, so we are under the light bridge.
Okay, very good. And then Lance, of course, is just rushing into the corridor, the long corridor.
Prometheus, you, as long as Wraith form is on you, your etherealness makes you non-hittable. So you have to decide if you can use that to maneuver behind the Eye Tyrant and then backstab the shit out of him first.
Right, and I'm invisible, and I'm also wraithful. Yeah, okay.
Correct. Yeah. You
Okay, so Lance goes in screaming and shouting for the glory of Grayskull.
Oh my.
And
Grayskull.
yeah, Grayskull.
No, that's how you get sued.
Yeah, really, I know. So, and
Wouldn't I say balls?
Okay, so the beholder turns a bright orange. The Medusa appears in front of our good friend the Cavalier. And does it have some kind of save against turning the stone?
Yes.
I believe the Medusa is the one making the save.
Because?
Gaze reflection means you look at me and you get more power right back.
Okay, thank you very much.
And he's also got Anubis' sword, which prevents him from being turned to stone.
That's right.
Attack is reflected back at the gazer. If the gazer tries to make eye contact, such creature receives a saving throw versus their own effect only.
Right. Dun, 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 dun.
All right.
Are you striking at the Medusa, or are you ignoring the Medusa, Lance, and continuing on to the beholder?
Did she get stoned?
What happened to her?
Okay.
Well, I would.
To Lance, you got two choices: stand and see what happened to her, or ignore and run past.
Kill the primary.
I'm going to kill the primary. The mission was set.
Is that you metagaming, young Nick?
No, that's me as a general giving orders.
Okay, you used up your melee round to do that, young man.
I accept this.
You can give all these orders before you go into battle. But
I did.
No. Yeah, right. That's funny. Okay, so you're walking past him.
I
What?
thought Medusa was a her.
You're walking past her.
Oh, okay. Just making sure nothing had changed. It's Bizarro world here. So
Okay. In the doorway there to the big room with the beholder, you see some green letters floating in the air.
Okay.
And Weirdnet, do not tell him not to run into those letters.
I said nothing.
can I read the letters?
No, of course not. You're a cavalier.
I speak 8 languages.
Yeah, great. Okay, are you ignoring them and running through the letters, or are you standing there and not going through the letters?
I was going to try to read the letters. I'm an inquisitive soul.
Okay. Roll me a save.
Versus what?
Magic.
Nick,
All right.
check chat.
Chat. Check chat.
I made it.
You
I got
made
a 14. I needed a 13, so I made it with 1 to spare.
Very good. That's wonderful. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. I don't care what the chat says about you, James. You're all right.
I am all right, aren't I? Well, look at that. Okay, so a waterfall of some kind of material appears in the portal in back of those green letters. What do you wish to do, Lance?
Did I successfully read the letters?
Not yet. You want to try again?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Roll me a magic save.
I made it. Right on the money. No room to spare, but I made it.
You have a very upset stomach and your eyes are blurry, which takes us to Wordna.
Tell me what I see.
You see a bunch of green magical letters.
Mhm.
You see this weird waterfall of force behind the green magical letters.
Mhm.
That's it.
I don't see the Medusa and I don't see the beholder.
Oh, I'm sorry. You do see the Medusa.
Okay.
She's turned around and is going to strike Lance with her poison snakes in just a second.
Roger that. What is the beholder doing?
You don't know. You can't see him past the waterfall.
Oh, it's behind there.
Yes, of course. Wouldn't you be behind it if you were a beholder?
You know, I'd be beach balling around. I'd be looking for some ladies to bounce me.
Exactly. Yes.
Kyle, she's Stim Fenster on the back of the Medusa.
Okay. And what does that do?
3d8 of stained glass plus.
Is this the stained glass? Okay, why wouldn't part of that hit the Cavalier?
Because I can direct the shape of it.
Okay, how much damage does it do?
I will tell you.
Thank you very much.
17. 26.
Well, that's a lot.
It is. How's she like me now?
She's ignoring you and biting Lance's neck.
Oh.
Oof.
That takes us to Prometheus the Bold.
Invisible, wraith-like, undetectable, still using move silently in shadows. All of the protections, I will move past everything.
Okay, so Weirdna, you can't see Prometheus, can you?
I can, yes. Dragon side, I see invisible objects.
Okay, very good. All right. So you see him move past the Medusa up to Lance, which takes us to Drawn.
I'm gonna help out with the Medusa.
Okay.
I don't want to know.
Good shot.
No, I don't want to know.
Stay focused. Roger.
Right. God, there's not a lot I can do spell-wise with this. I'm going to move in and whack it with my hammer.
Okay, you're going to move up to her. You're not there yet.
Okay.
Okay, and that takes us to Levi. You're the only one left.
All right. Well, I will. Can I engage? In melee with her?
Awesome.
You can run up to do that, but you aren't there yet.
What?
All
But
right.
his movement is 4 times ours.
Yeah,
Right.
okay, but they were all on the bridge waiting for something to happen, and it's happening now, and now they want to react to it. They have to go at least. How far is that? That's
I'm the equivalent of Speedy Gonzalez.
Right. Faster than all of us.
and I'm all for that, but it's 50 yards of corridor before you reach them.
Yeah, it's like 2 seconds.
His move is 240, so that's not even a quarter of his move.
That's on the outdoor, isn't it?
No, monk's movement.
All right, what are you going to attack? The Medusa?
You understand that we're like the Avengers? I mean, like, have you seen that movie? This is what we're not ordinary people.
Really, you are?
I just bitch slapped a Cyclops and he did his job.
There we go.
All right. So since she's facing JR,
Yeah,
about
she's
to
got her
attack him,
back turned towards you. Yeah.
so I'm gonna go take and pound on her. So which
Okay.
and
I'm a class 4 for her.
Nice.
okay, and activating my bracer, of course, for fire damage.
Yes, of course.
And the first attack would be a 7 plus a 6, so 13.
13 points.
On the first attack, and second attack is
Stunner.
7 again, and a 4.
Okay.
So 11.
Got it. So now it's turn, and the Medusa bites our good friend Cavalier on the neck.
Ooh, she's giving me a hickey.
You got any poison resistance there, buddy?
Anubis will protect me.
Oh, we've heard that before.
That's 3 poison saves. Go.
Oh, those are from snakeheads?
Yes.
Made the first one.
Okay.
10. Made the second one.
Okay.
That one was close.
This one's at a -1.
Ooh.
But Jim, I got. You want me to tell you?
Yeah!
Natural 20.
Natural
20.
I'm so happy for you, my very good friend.
I'm sorry I had to.
You are down to 80 points. Okay, and now, how is that going to work? From out of the waterfall comes this weird breath. And it's got little bits of granules and gravel in it. And it covers Prometheus and it covers Lance.
There's nothing to cover for Prometheus. He's not corporal.
Oh, he's in
Yeah.
Wraith form,
Wraith
isn't he?
form.
Correct.
I'm thinking.
So, as a cavalier, I have hold on. As a cavalier, I have the ability to parry. So when she attacked me, couldn't I have reacted and returned, as I understand it?
My very good friend Lance, you were turned around towards the waterfall when you got
But
attacked.
one. Okay.
Okay,
right.
so I can't turn you to stone, unfortunately, because of that stupid sword that you have.
Praise Anubis.
It's okay. That happened and that happened. All right, so it's all you guys' turn. We'll start with using the marvelous chart that I have. Lance,
Yes, sir.
what do you want to do?
I'm gonna turn around and chop Medusa's head off.
Okay, roll
Nice.
them bones. I can't turn you to stone. That's irritating.
Yep, I got the hit. Do I still have the blessing of to damage?
Yes, just a point though.
And she is a large creature or small medium?
Medium.
All right. Get my 2d4. All right, 8 plus. I got 18.
Wonderful. Prometheus.
I'm gonna go ahead and continue to move in past everything and.
Okay, you have to move through the green magical letters.
Yes, I do.
Okay, very good. All of your spells are negated. You appear, and you must make a turn to stone saving throw.
Turn to stone saving throw.
Mhm.
Roll the 13, which I think I make.
Okay, we're gonna check.
Are those paladin dice, Nick?
Paladin dice for the win. What is this, petrification?
Yes.
Yes, I make all my saving throw.
All right, very good. And that takes us to
Well, wait a minute. Doesn't Fever have the protection from stone?
not that I'm aware of.
Didn't we give her one of those stones?
She
No.
can turn people into stone, but she
Okay.
can't
Yeah.
be protected from it. Which takes us to Weird Now, the Mighty.
Now to describe what I can see. I see Medusa.
No, you see it. Okay, the Medusa will be dead by the time you get there.
Okay.
And we have these green letters that completely undid the magic that was on Prometheus. And we have this waterfall, and stuff seems to be coming through the waterfall.
Can I see the beholder on the other side of it?
No, sir, it totally blocks your sight into the chamber.
James, can I just ask, I just moved forward and I went through and I made a saving throw. I think I had more action, though.
No, you don't have any action because the magic of the green letters totally stopped you and totally stripped everything away from you.
How would it stop my momentum and my movement?
Because it's magical. It's designed to stop your momentum so people can't enter the beholder area.
That is called cock block. That is the name of that. Yeah.
Alrighty.
In just a second, you're going to have to make 2 stone to flesh saving throws. But
Alright.
not right now. Which takes us to...
It's still a wizard. Just hold on.
Yes, still a wizard.
I'm seeing how this is going to work.
Okay.
Okay. Barrier. Any barrier. Physical but immaterial. Okay. Looking where Prometheus is, can I project some idea in front of him where the waterfall had whatever vomited through it at him and the Cavalier? Do I have enough intelligence to do that?
I don't understand the question.
I'm going to cast You've Been Wordness Struck, which is Thunderstruck, and jam my incorporeal Thunderlance directly through the waterfall. And boy, oh boy, that'll hurt really bad on the other side of that waterfall. Because it's incorporeal, it's immune to most of those other things.
Okay, but it's not immune to a massive negation rune, is it?
It is fully effective against any creatures that are resistant or immune to either blunt weapons, magic weapons, or any edged object.
So let's consider this a word of power that it's going through. Would it be immune to that?
So in this case, I will destroy shield spell, wall of force, minor or major invulnerability globe. So up to 6 circle magic. So word of power reaches 6 circle.
Yeah, it does.
So you've been...
So most of the green runes disappear, and your thing stops.
Roger that. Okay, but at least it's discharged, so now you can go through safely.
No, there's still some green things there
Oh.
on the periphery of the portal, which takes us to the magnificent drone.
All right, you got to pick me up, buddy. I'm out of juice for that.
I smacked the crap out of that Medusa, and
Yep.
just wanted to say, 67 Indian, thank you for the sub.
All right, hey, hooray!
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
All
Ron, James's meta informed us that Medusa will be dead.
Yeah, but he doesn't really know that, so
Yeah.
yeah.
It might be a critical.
I don't want to be a nice guy. We're just gonna have him strike the Medusa. It's already dead. She's gonna fall on the ground, of course, and naturally he looks at her when he strikes.
Well, I would just say this: like, Walt can't always hear things because he's running the channel. That makes all this possible.
Oh,
So,
you
like,
know,
sometimes-
I'm very, very sympathetic to that. Yes.
Sometimes he misses information. So we
Drawn,
have-
please make a save versus being turned to stone. Has the eyes of the Medusa glow in your face?
I do not make it.
Okay, so you turn to stone. Bink.
All right, we got some problems.
That takes. You
Knight
have
of Barsoom wants to know if James just metasplained you.
That's very funny. Tell him well done. Which takes us to Levi.
Well, wearing a blindfold.
No, I don't. Well, okay, I guess. Okay, fine. You're wearing a blindfold.
I go ahead and use my monk ability to fight blind and to take 2 shots at the Medusa.
Okay, both of them hit. Both of them are tremendous amounts of damage, and you completely disfigure her face.
Yeah, she's dog meat.
Now make 3 poison saving throws.
Okay, hold on. Let me look up my poison resistance. What is it? Oh, that should be easy.
Should be easy.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
14.
Is that a save?
So the question is, it needs to be above
Yes.
14. It is a
Like
save.
always.
Yeah. Just making sure, yeah, because it's a 7 for me. So 18 and a 7. It just made it. Yeah.
You just made it. Okay, that's fine. You're sick to your stomach. Your vision under your blindfold is very blurry, and you don't feel like you could blind fight right now for quite a while.
Okay.
Okay, that takes us to the powers that be behind the waterfall.
Don't like them.
Okay, so my good friend Prometheus, make a flesh to stone save.
Failed.
Oh, you're a stone. Okay, turns to stone.
Like this.
And there, Lance, go ahead, buddy.
All right, I'm going to attack.
What are you attacking?
Medusa's dead, and you said something was attacking us, yes?
No.
Oh, okay.
There's this waterfall. There's some green runes floating in the air by the portal. You have a stone drawn and a stone Prometheus. Who has the ring that turns stone to flesh?
Weren't you looking at it to recharge?
Correct. I have it currently.
Did you get it recharged?
I've only had it. I thought he said the wizard could do it to 4, so I don't know. Does it have all 4 charges?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Can I read the letters?
You can try.
I'd like to try.
Make a magic saving throw.
Because I don't want to go through it if I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no letters schmetters. Ignore the letters.
Made the magic saving throw with a 19.
Okay, you got your sick to your stomach, your eyes are blurry, and you don't feel good at all.
Something about these letters just ain't right, people.
Which takes us to Stone Prometheus, Stone Drawn, Wordna.
Touching Drawn, I will restore him with the ring.
Okay, so you have to make a Constitution save. Drawn, give me a percentile, buddy.
Oh, you're muted. Well,
Yeah, I didn't think you wanted to hear Balder playing with his squeaky toy.
Give me a Constitution roll. Nice high percentage.
74.
Okay, you're fine. Sick to your stomach. You don't feel you can fight anymore today, and you're back to flesh. Okay, that takes Prometheus is still stone. Wordna did his thing. Levi.
Well, I'm. I guess I'm waiting for folks to. There's nothing to attack right now, so I'm going to bandage myself because I'm not moving forward without the rest of the team.
Okay, excellent. All right. So this blast of something comes out of the waterfall. Prometheus, please make a flesh to stone saving throw.
He's already stoned.
Oh, that's right. So I can't get him, and I can't get Lance.
Oh, wait, no, you attacked me with it.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
what?
No, hold on.
Yeah, I'm listening, buddy. I'm listening.
You attacked me with it.
So I had no effect.
Considered it at a negative. I failed the saving throw with a 2, so you should have now reversed me. Yeah, that's a double negative. It makes.
I like that. I like that logic.
I have no idea where you played D&D when you were 12 years old, but it wasn't anywhere near Gary Gygax. Let me assure you.
I'm saying, let's discuss this just for a moment.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yes.
Andrew, feel free to pop in with some.
I'm ready to chew.
Okay, so the power to transmute is a power. It is a positive power, right?
No, it isn't positive or negative. Go ahead.
No. It is a force. It is a power.
It is definitely a force and a power. Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't have a covalent bond, so there's no negative or positive valence assigned to it.
That's right. Go ahead.
But it produced an effect.
Yes.
Okay. So it had the power.
No, you are so funny, Nick. I tell you.
No. It had the power to transform something into a state.
Yes, into stone.
Right. And then and you've already demonstrated in this game that like even upstairs, flesh, stone, thing, touch, blah, 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 back and forth. So the line between those things is just a reassembling of certain molecules. So if the same power is used, it would stand to reason, just like upstairs. And at other times, I would then be turned back into flesh.
I'm with you 100%. Here's what happened.
Okay.
The A force hit you and turned you to stone.
Right.
And then the A force hit you again. Why would it unturn you to stone?
Because it's a force that creates an effect.
Yeah, you needed the B force to hit you to turn you back to flesh.
That's me. I'm the B force. Coming soon.
He's the B force.
Coming soon.
Okay.
So
does he get XP for trying this role play?
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. No, that's high. That's high theater at its best. I'm sure all the subscribers were fascinated by that description.
Does he get extra XP for that?
You know, he gets 7 XP for that.
That's why they like me more than you.
Yeah, really.
All right, so let me try a different tact. So if to turn something from a softer form to a harder form, you're in essence taking at a molecular level and you are slowing the vibrations of the molecules down.
I couldn't put that better myself. Yes.
So if you are applying additional force into a system, you are unless it is completely in sync with the current vibrations of those molecules, it's going to introduce more entropy to the system, thus undoing the initial petrification.
Okay, so
Your Honor, real quick. Just one question on Cross for the witness. What is your profession? Aren't you a physicist?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, okay. I think that's great.
I just want the court to know we are actually.
I don't think his character is a physicist, but anyway,
expert testimony from a physicist.
And I have no problem with discussing this for another 45 minutes of game time if you'd like. So what happens is this: the A force hit him, and it reduced his movement of 10 to a movement of 0, and then the A force hit him again, and it reduced him from 0 to a -10, so that now poor old Weirden is going to have to use 2 flesh to stones.
I figured that was coming.
Of course, to undo the terrible damage that was done. And if that force hits him for a third time, you guys are all in trouble. So let's continue on, shall we? Do we have any more discussion on this topic?
No,
I give up.
take the 0, Your Honor. We're not gonna solve this problem on the board. We're just gonna take the 0.
Okay, very good. Yeah, and there's a reason all those votes were counted in that little dark room. Which takes us to okay. So I can't get Lance. I can't get Prometheus.
I like the sound of I can't get Lance.
Are you, Worden? Are you running up to unturn our good friend Prometheus?
I'm gonna touch Prometheus and expend 2 charges.
Okay, so I'll turn him. Well, I'll turn him back to flesh. But how about you? Can I turn you to stone?
Well, I'm already stone skinned, so no.
No, that's not quite the same thing, is it, my friend?
Not exactly, but it's
Not exactly. I kind of like not to be turned to stone. Let's make a save, shall we?
Hey, Les.
It's not magical.
Then wait, you're saying this is ionic?
This is different from magic.
So therefore stone skin would apply to anything that's physical.
Yeah, thank you. I'm with you 100%. Please make that save so I can turn you to stone. Like the good wizard you are.
Yeah. At least on TV. Well, it can be done.
Look at that. Got a great save. I'm sure you'll be fine.
I'm +4, so I need a 6 or higher.
All right. There we go.
14.
14. You made that save. No problem. And Prometheus now is no longer stone.
Okay.
Did I do Lance? Lance, what do you want to do, buddy?
I am going to
Retreat.
pull back with my back never exposed to the enemy, and we are going to pull a rear guard defensive action on our way out of here while we can regroup and come up with a better plan.
Okay, Lance would like to retreat, so that's what Lance
No,
is doing.
retreating means we are running. We are pulling
He is
back,
advancing in a different direction.
Tactically redeploying our troops by advancing in another direction.
You know, and I understand that the bold cavalier has all sorts of terms for turning chicken and fleeing from a battle. I understand that, and I'm with you 100%. But you are retreating, which takes us to Prometheus, who knows in seconds he's going to be breathed on again.
Prometheus flees.
Okay, that takes us to Wordna.
I need everybody's weight.
Yeah, okay, that's not happening.
Well, yeah, I need them.
How do you get everybody's weight in the middle of a horrific battle?
All right, so let me see. All right. so
Wait a minute. We do have the device that that's attached to each of our waists that allows us to communicate. And using Morse code, it would be very easy to get that.
Okay,
communication.
no, 1,000 times no. You're either running from the battle or I'm trying to turn you to stone.
I hear you. I'm just all right. So I just need a point of order, Your Honor. Checking my.
I hate when he looks up rules.
It's not a rule. I'm just looking up the components to find out my total lift. So 600.
600. Prometheus and the Lance weigh 600.
They do not.
They do too.
I only weigh 250.
With all their armor and gear, you bet.
I'm wearing.
Nobody said they were taking off their backpacks.
I'm wearing elfin chain.
Yeah, Elvin Chain it's 5 pounds.
Why in the world did I give him? I didn't ever give him Elvin
You
Chain.
Yeah, you did.
Referenced it. I have it on 4 different event sheets.
Oh.
Yeah. So all in, I'm going to put Chrome at 200, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Levi can outrun all of us, so you can just run under the bridge. I'm going to direct Energize at Prometheus, Drawn, and Lance. And my picture point is the top of the well, which I have, as I said to you in the chat, studied, so I am at expertly known.
Yeah, okay, so who you're leaving behind?
Levi, because he can run there in 2 rounds.
Okay, Levi, what are you doing?
I'm running back to the entrance.
All right, very good. So,
Tactically redeploying.
yeah,
Yes.
right. When you all get to the top of the well, there's 4 half-eaten horses
Ugh.
and a male and a female cyclops sitting there enjoying their meal.
George,
Yes?
Bad
you're late
dog.
for work. Back downstairs.
Well,
Take
no,
that-
I'm. It's mealtime now. I'm taking a break.
I already told you when mealtime is. Get back to work. Take her with you. George,
He
it's
whis-
bonus week
he-
and sweeps week. You want to get all the bonuses.
He whispers in his honey's ear, and she smiles at him a great big, cyclopean smile, and they grab the 4 quarters of the horses that are left and take them down the stairs.
All right. I think we're just gonna turn him to stone. We'll see.
That's not the proper attitude for a worker at your fortress.
You ever worked for me? You don't want to work for me.
Okay, so hey, here we all are at the top of the well, and it's a very nice 425. Would you like to hit up again, Levi? Would you like to hit up a book that you're doing?
No, but do we actually want to do a sneak peek of next week's event since it's unique and special?
Yeah, we do. That'd be great.
How do we do that?
We start talking about it.
Levi,
Yeah.
just talk about it. Tell us about your buddy Levi, who's going to be on next week.
Okay. So, well, I was going to say, since in honor of Veterans Day, I think we're going to have a couple of folks. I mean, normally we do have veterans on this show, but Terry Shappert will be here. Some of you may know him from a couple of shows. And I wasn't actually prepared for this, but
He did.
Yeah, actually, JR, do you remember the shows off the top
He
of your
did
head?
the Warriors, where he analyzed the various historic warrior cultures, tested their weapons, analyzed their battle tactics. He was on Shark Week, and the various other British, but they don't count because they're across the pond and they drink their beer warm.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
And then we'll also have Dakota Kraut on, who is famous for Lit RPG and the Murder Hobo series. Walt wants him to talk about. So it's gonna be a fun Veterans Day show.
You're having all these fun people, and I'm a player in the game instead of the DM. How is that happening?
We wanted to have fun, so
I see.
we figured we'd have Walt run. No,
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Was Dakota a snake eater too?
yeah, Dakota was a veteran. I got to find out where he was at. And
He
what
was
his-
not a snake eater.
Yeah.
So
All right, so I can do the official thing.
Snake eater? No, maybe he was. I don't know, but we'll find out. Yeah.
So I can say, let's see, he was active duty for 9 years, 82nd Airborne, Green Beret, got out in 97, came back after 9/11. He was a U.S. National Guard Special Forces Master Sergeant, combat medic, martial artist, served in Operation Iraqi Freedom.
Oh my goodness.
War on the Terror before he retired in 2017. He's a commentator on Fox News. It's been seen on TV shows like Shark Week, Warriors on the History Channel, like JR said, Dude, You're Screwed on Discovery, and he is currently doing Hollywood Weapons, Fact or Fiction, which is on Netflix, but they're on hiatus because of COVID and all that wonderful stuff. And he will be here next week. And he is a D&D nerd, and I think we'll all have fun next week.
All right, that sounds good. So here we have a whole half hour to go. Do we want to rush down and try to take that beholder on again?
Now I'm going to re-engage my spells, so I guess we have to decide if you guys want to go back and deal with it. We can if I reload up.
That'll take hours and hours.
Well, I have to do it over.
So let's see. Are some of us injured? I know I probably need.
Let's see. I got a little injury on Levi and a major injury on Lance.
So was that an anti-magic shield or a word of power? Or what was that problem?
You have never seen that before. That was a unique thing in your experience, and you're wondering if it's really worth the time to fight beholders.
Well, we can't have one just living down below us.
Well,
Beholders don't make good neighbors.
Plus, he seems to be able to summon huge monsters to fight you.
And he seems to be able to cause dread too.
Definitely causes dread. Definitely that weirdness with the green letters floating in the air. Man, that was strange.
You know, we could always go down and fire our new employee for disobeying orders and taking what wasn't his.
Come on, his hot babe came over and was hungry. Wouldn't you do the same thing if you were him?
You know, I could have got fired from McDonald's just like everybody else. Yeah.
Horse lives matter.
Yeah, right. Well, he didn't kill the horses. She did.
Oh no, he killed one.
He at least killed one.
No, that wasn't any of these 4 horses.
Oh,
He still
4
killed one,
additional.
So,
So
what,
what
if we
was-
do, what if we do this? What if we meta and reload and heal up, and in that time we convince the Cyclopses to go to their people and form an alliance with us,
Ooh.
wipe out the Beholder.
Yeah,
We'll give
no,
them.
that's not happening no matter how much mutton or how many bags of gold you give.
How do you know until you try?
You know,
Just know there's nothing you could offer them that will have them do that.
But tell them we can protect them from the bad stare, and
Yeah, okay.
and,
That,
and,
of
what,
course,
and once
that
we
of
take
course
care
is a
of-
lie that even the Cyclops knows is a big lie.
well, we can.
Yeah.
We're just got
No,
some magic
just-
sauce.
Just know. So you refit, you resupply, and 2 days later, you get ready to go down there, and at the bottom of the well, there's a dead Cyclops with an R burned on his chest.
ooh.
Robolard.
Our Cyclops or
What?
a new Cyclops?
Your Cyclops.
Poor George. We knew them well.
What about his magic clubs?
What about them? They don't seem to be there.
Okay.
Or his bag of gold.
Joke was on him. It was fool's gold.
You need to tell me if you're going to do that.
All right, so are we going down to investigate, or
Do you need anything off his body?
No.
So what was in we've sealed off the cockatrice room. What was in the far room?
Nothing.
I don't-
It was
I don't-
empty. It was empty.
Did we ever go there?
Yes.
Okay.
So if we go back through the secret door and we go down to once more try to get the Beholder, what can we do this time?
I don't know.
Remember, we were thinking of getting the beholder to come out so
Yeah,
that we can get the
So,
fungus.
By the way, this is all planning that no one likes to watch, apparently.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
He's
I mean,
trying
there's
to use
another.
that against
There is
us.
another exit you can go to. You can go to Anubis' statue. You can go down into the orc maze. You can do lots of things.
I like orc mazes.
Andrew, what are you thinking?
So we can take on the. I think we can mow through the upfront spells because my globe of invulnerability, if I put that on in front, would take first through 6 circle spells. That's as much juice as the Beholder's got, unless this is more Beholder.
A very old beholder, or maybe even a greater beholder, like my good friend JR suggested.
So that's not good news. As a greater beholder, then it's got powers that we don't know. Clearly, it's done some stuff that we can't deal with. We have to find a way to neutralize its magic, which I thought I had down. But
Let's think about that another time. I guess let's go to the Anubis statue. So I guess
Okay, all right, there you are at the Anubis statue. Well, actually, you walk down in there and you go a couple corridors and a couple rights and a couple lefts, and there you are at that statue. And oh my goodness, there's a bowl filled with gems, and on the shoulder of Anubis is another one of those floating green gems.
what does Fever tell us about all these gems?
They're normal offerings to Anubis, which of course the Cavalier doesn't want you to take.
Yeah, I thought it was repurposed that he could have them for his temple.
He's pretty
Yeah,
sure though. He's pretty sure you can take the floating green gem.
Does Fever want the floating green gem?
Of course he does.
Fever's a she.
Yeah,
Don't
of course
misgender her.
she does.
Yeah.
Maybe she's a male in sword form and a female in human form.
that's
No,
I
gonna
stand
get
corrected.
Yeah,
Kind
no,
of-
she's not any of those
Kind
things.
of a transgender kind of thing.
No, I mean,
Okay, no.
if you want orc lives to matter, keep going. Can she get the gem? Is there any curse or anything that she can detect?
Well, she doesn't know if she can grab the gem because it's dedicated to Anubis. She's kind of worried about that. Because
All right,
Anubis wouldn't have any trouble at all turning her into a mouse.
What if someone who served that cause gave it to her?
That might work, but again, she doesn't know because she's not Anubis aligned.
Yes.
She
But
could.
that pers- but that
Prometheus,
person who-
why don't you consider becoming a worshiper of Anubis?
because Prometheus worships himself.
I see. Well, then I guess we're at an impasse there.
But the servant of Anubis did swear to get her a gem.
Yes, and she serves Anubis when he works with me. So,
Yeah.
so I will walk forward to the temple. I will grab the gold or the green floating gem. I
Okay.
will leave a suitable offering in its stead. I will leave Trickster.
Of what?
Trickster, the sword that sacrificed its existence at the altar of serving the greater good.
You're leaving the worthless stone sword.
We don't know that it's worthless. It's still an artifact.
No, it's not an artifact. It never was an artifact.
It's magical.
Yeah.
Just stone.
Well, so it didn't. It doesn't have the magical properties, but it doesn't mean it couldn't get it back again.
No,
So-
it does. It does have the magical art. There's a difference, JR, between a magic item and an artifact. An artifact is super rare.
Yeah, and cool, and it won't be destroyed.
Yeah, but a magic item can be.
And so Fever is like smiling at you. What a good analogy, Prometheus. You're the best.
I think you're the best, baby.
No, you're the best.
No, you're the best. And
Oh,
I'll just tell the Cavalier, just go ahead and put the green gem in her sheath, and we're all good.
So I will do that, and then I'm going through my stuff.
Okay, percentile dice. Whatever you do, don't roll 90 or higher.
What if he rolls an 01?
That would
All
be
right.
fine.
So I will leave my green gem of petrification because I like Prometheus this much.
No, it's way too late. Way too late. What did you roll?
Okay, I haven't rolled yet. I was still.
I heard
still planning.
dice rolling.
That wasn't
that was
my
me.
dice.
Sorry, Jim. That was me.
I see. Okay. So roll them bones right now.
I got a 45,
Okay, that's fine. All right. So Anubis does nothing.
and I'm still going to leave because I'm a devout follower of Anubis. I'm still going to leave the gem because I feel like it's a fair trade, and all of this is the better service of Anubis.
Wow. So you hear like an angel's choir, and you pick up 1,000 experience points.
So can while this is all going on, can I search the room for secret doors and stuff?
No, but there's behind the statue. There's stairs down to the orc level.
All right.
I like the orc level.
Check for traps.
None.
All right. We going down?
Are we going to heal everybody up and such?
I think we are.
we already-
No, you're all healed up. It took 2 days to do that.
We're +2 on days. In real time, we're on day 4.
What
Yeah.
about what about the new gem?
What about the new gem that floats in the air by Lance's shoulder?
Does he give it to?
I gave it to the
The sword?
sword. I placed it in her sheath
Okay.
as
so,
an offering.
and she loves it. And on the pommel of the sword, an angelic face of Fever in her female form appears on the pommel of the sword.
What's it do?
It talks to Prometheus.
This thing is going to end up being like. There's going to be wars started over this sword pretty soon.
The face that launched the 1,000 ships.
It is a big deal artifact, but you guys are keeping close to your vests, so the news isn't getting around
Yeah, we're not going into town.
in Crimson City that you guys have a major artifact now.
I ask her what she can do now with this.
I can be a very wise advisor to you, and anytime you want, I can strip all the spells from the wizard and use them myself.
Look,
What?
The wizard or any wizard?
Any wizard.
What about the beholder?
No, that beholder. Why do you want to fight that horrible creature?
Let's talk about the wisdom. Yeah, baby.
It gives you all the advice it can that you shouldn't be within 100 miles of that beholder.
All right, let's go fight some orcs.
Let's go fight some orcs.
We need to kill some orcs.
Very good. I love that. So we go down these marvelous stairs that are still covered in fresh blood. And we go down here to that.
Do
Okay, so
do we find the corpse of the Cyclops girlfriend?
she didn't die down in the orc level.
Well, no. I mean, on our way here, did
No, no,
Alright.
you didn't. No, she might even have put the bone knife in her fiance's throat.
oof. Speaking of which, am I related to this guy? This Roblar guy?
No, you aren't.
Just wondering. Let's go kill some orcs.
Yeah,
Jim
let's go
just
kill
got a-
some
Jim
orcs.
just got a secret message.
No, my wife just came home from work and she smells great.
Popeye's chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
All right,
we-
so hey, we go down to the stairs and you see 20 sleeping figures down there, but they are not orcs. They're like almost twice as big as normal orcs.
Do they look like orags?
They might even be orags. Curse you for having all this knowledge, Andrew.
What do we need to know about Orags?
And can
Oh
I?
my
Well,
goodness, they're so fierce.
I speak Goblin and Giant and Gnome. So do I recognize anything they are saying?
They're sleeping.
They're all sleeping.
We're not gonna say anything. We're gonna.
Sometimes they talk in their sleep. They might give something away.
No.
Let's give
all
them.
they're murmuring about is gay Orig sex.
Right. So we're gonna give them the gift.
Oh, this is not good.
Uh,
Okay, so we'll
yes.
start, of course, with our good friend Lance. What do you want to do, buddy, on those stairs?
Let's go.
not
sleep.
wake the orcs.
Okay,
Not wake the orcs.
Wordna has a huge spell that he wants to use, so why don't we just let him go first? Go ahead, Wordna, 20 guys.
A shadow shall fall over the universe.
Which
and
does what?
evil will grow in its path, and death will come from the skies.
Oh, this
I'll
is
cast
good.
cloud kill on the whole room.
A cloud kill. Okay, what's the range on a cloud kill? I don't think you can get the
40
whole
by
room.
40 by 40 by 20.
That's feet, right?
Yes, it can be. It's feet indoors, or as Gary said, yards outdoors.
Yeah, we're indoors, so you only get half of the area, and they
The
start
only
choking.
good orc is a dead
and
orc.
bad news starts happening, and many of them are very unhappy.
I just want you to know, Nick, Captain Kilgosha just hit everybody with the only good orc is a dead orc.
All right,
Scared the living crap out of me.
that sounds good.
That was my Charlton Heston.
Oh, excellent. All right, I love that. Can't wait to hear them all. Oh,
Storycaster says, no. He's just reading it. No feeling. Say it again with feeling, Nick.
The only good orc is a dead orc.
That's wonderful.
The only good orc.
You know,
is
I
a
haven't
dead
rolled
orc.
higher than a 7 yet.
That's good.
Anubis provides.
This is not good.
That's because you're wicked and evil.
Must
Are
be.
you using paladin?
And he's
dice?
using Paladin dice.
We should be using Paladin dice, yes. Okay, no.
When is Paladin Dice gonna sponsor us?
I know it's about time.
Is there anybody who wants to sponsor us?
I'll chase
Sponsor-
Paladin dice. I'll
sponsor
see
the
what I can do.
legendary Jim Ward as he rolls badly.
Yeah, really.
You think
Okay.
they could do trick dice for us? I mean, for James? I mean, what?
That would be bad. Yes, I've had a trick 20-sider. I wasn't amused. Gary gives me this 20-sider. Start using this, Jim. I think you'll like it much better. It rolled ones for the entire game. I wasn't happy. Gary thought it was hilarious. Laughed and laughed and laughed. Okay, which takes us to 20 of these horrible monsters stand up, raise their weapons, and charge up the stairs to a stair. So I take it that our good friend...
Point of order. What is the orientation of the stairs to the wall?
That's a fair question. It is it's going east and the stairs are going east and west, and the wall is to the west.
So they would be attacking at a disadvantage because they would be going against the wall. We would have the advantage going down. So do they roll at a penalty? There's a reason why castles built the stairs the way they did. So if someone charging up the stairs would be attacking at a disadvantage. It'd be harder for them to swing.
You know, and I have no problem taking another 28 minutes discussing this, my good friend Lance. So the castle stairs never went straight up. What they did was they relied on the fact that most troopers used the sword in their right hand.
Correct.
So the right side was always the open side on a pair of stairs, so that when you were up above the foes, your sword was pointed towards the west. So when you were up above the foes, your sword was pointed towards the west. So when you were up above the foes, your sword was pointed towards the west. So when you were up above the foes, your sword was pointed towards the west. So when you were up above the foes, your sword was pointed towards the west. So when you were up above the foes, your sword was pointed towards the west. So when you were up above the foes, your sword was pointed towards the west. So when you were up above the foes, your sword was pointed towards the west. So when you were up above the foes, your sword was pointed towards the west. So when you were up above the foes, your sword was pointed towards the west. So when you were up above the foes, your sword was pointed towards the west. So when you were up above the foes, your sword was pointed towards the west. So when you were up above the foes, your sword was pointed towards the west. So when you were up above the foes, your sword was pointed towards the west. So when you were up above the foes, your sword was pointed towar defended and bolstered by the wall.
Which is exactly what I asked.
Yeah, no, you didn't, but that's okay. No, they're
Unless
just
you
going to come up
suddenly
and
leap up.
kill you all. So let's start with Lance in the middle of the stairs. What do you want to do, Lance?
I'm going to kill them all.
Okay, Lance.
For Anubis.
You have a great big sword, so you standing on the stairs will not let anybody else swing at them from the stairs.
I will be the bulwark in front of them. That is okay.
Okay, very good. Roll them bones, buddy.
Natural 20, James.
You know, I'm getting really sick of these rolls. I think we need to make the natural 20 an automatic miss. What do you guys think?
We don't think that would be a
Oh,
good.
does that mean a 1 is double damage?
Yeah, right.
All right, I got 17 damage, and I'm going to take my double melee strike on them.
Don't you have it? Aren't you 1 for 2?
Thought I was 2 for 1.
Okay.
You have 2 attacks per round.
Your 2 is never first. The 1 is always first.
He's 2 attacks per round, James.
Because of the level 8 Cavalier.
Because of the
No,
Cavalier
okay.
thing.
Fight
Go,
as a
buddy. Go. 2 attacks.
level fighter.
How much? Oh,
All right.
we got an armor class 3.
All right. Well, I got a 19 plus my... Yep, I hit it.
That's 1. How much damage?
Another 16. And it's probably the same one since the stairs limit them
Yeah,
too.
that sounds good. Okay, so what's Prometheus doing behind the Cavalier?
Well, since I would then be above the Cavalier, right?
Yes?
And they would be below, can I shoot my bow over them?
Of course you can. Enjoy yourself. There is a slight chance you might hit the Cavalier from behind.
17 and a 2.
Okay. How much damage you doing
6 damage.
with the 17 arrow?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What did you do with the 2 arrow?
Well, I didn't hit.
You're right. But I'm sorry to say you did hit our bold Cavalier in the middle of his back with your powerful arrow.
7 damage.
I'm sure my armor would just shrug it off. It'll deflect.
I'm sorry, that does not happen. Actually, I'm not sorry.
You know, it'd be really awesome if when it deflected, it killed another orc.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great? Okay, word in a buddy.
How many are there?
There's total of 20.
2/3 of the way back, I'll do launch all missiles and throw a fireball down 2/3 out. So radius 30, distance 60.
Do damage for me, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damage?
27. 32.
Well done. Okay. You kill a whole slew of them. And now I do this famous morale that Nick is so happy to tell me about. Ooh. Let's see. Can we do this? I don't know.
1.
I rolled a 1.
A natural 1.
They all run in fear.
How many are running away? How many did I slay?
You killed 9.
Okay, so that's
Nice.
11. So we
Couple
killed
in the back.
31.
Yep.
And there's 9 leaving.
Yes.
I'm going to cut them down from behind. She's saying
No. They disappear from sight before you can
What?
toss your next spell.
So, how many do you want to raise for Horus before I start blessing them for Anubis there? Growl?
Okay, these are disgusting monsters. I'm not sure you want to raise them.
Yes, but if I raise them, they're disgusting
might be
monsters who will
useful.
work for us.
Yes, that's true.
So, how many do you want, Walt, before I start sending the rest to their afterlife?
Hold on a second. You guys talk amongst yourselves while I find this.
And no, to answer the chat, the arrows weren't poisonous because poison is bad, and James does not like poison.
James,
I love poison, but poison is bad.
how many hit dice?
That's a great question. And the answer is 4.
So I can animate 2 of them.
Okay.
Where's the Minotaur? Where's Gary?
He's guarding the keep. So I can bring him down here if you want.
You mean
No.
the zombie minotaur?
The zombie
You mean the
minotaur.
thing? You mean the
we
thing?
mean No, we mean Gary.
Gary is our friend. We like Gary.
Okay, he's a
Good.
zombie. He shuffles really slow.
Yeah.
Don't be
You know
specious.
what? You know what? Gary doesn't say bad stuff about you. Like Gary's cool. You know, I found that Gary likes to sit and listen to your problems, and I have a lot of problems. And we have a good time together.
The chat wants Walt to go bring George back.
Oh, that's good. That was
Me,
very
Gary,
funny, Nick. So
Me
you
and
get
Gary and Jocko. We have a good time.
that's 48 experience points for grand role playing.
48.
All right, so after he raises his 2, I will go and I will start blessing and sending all of their souls to Anubis.
Okay, excellent. They're very happy. You don't really send them to Anubis. You actually send them to the grounds where Anubis lives, and they'll be your servants when you come up.
And my servants are all Anubis' service because I
Yeah.
serve Anubis.
That sounds great. Okay, so we come to the bottom of the stairs, and there's a corridor that turns east.
Look down, up, down, all around. Do we see
That's
anything
fair.
in this room?
Well, you're going to see something in the room. What you see is a huge barracks of bunches of beds and a large number of oryx sleeping.
More oryx?
Yep.
And we will, of course, remember to search this room once we go kill the orcs in their sleep.
Hang on now. How many do we think there are?
Oh, you think there might be 50.
50.
They're all
And
dead.
you know for sure, because there's 3 of them here that look like shaman and chieftains.
This might get interesting.
Well, since they're sleeping, they don't get saving throws. We should be able to just slice them.
Wouldn't that be the best? Yeah, wouldn't that be great?
Do they have a
It
water
would,
barrel?
James. It would. That's
Do
what
they have a
Anubis would want. That's
Do
what
they-
Gary would want.
Do they have a water barrel they drink from?
That's a fair question. The answer is several.
It'd be a shame if someone poisoned all those and we just left for a little while.
You think nasty, naughty thoughts.
What do you think, What do you guys think about that?
Like
I'm
that.
walking
We walled
away
them
with
in.
my fingers in my ears.
I support the idea. I'm lawful neutral.
So I think that we have a wizard who could wall them in.
Why would we want to do that? We want
No, there's 2 exits. Is it 2? I think there is. Yeah,
Well, both exits.
there's 3 exits from this room. One in the middle of the north wall, one on the west end of the south wall, and then one in the middle of the west wall. That's where you guys came in.
Nick has his fan club here. Brittany is saying she'd love to be Nick's servant.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, we were just on the cusp of getting back that PG rating.
I know.
What? He's just going to hire her to poison things.
Is she a subscriber?
Brittany is a GE reader, and she's one of our favorite readers.
Oh, we gotta like her then, don't we?
We love Brittany.
She reads to her dad.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's cool.
You should
Alrighty.
read a lot of the prophecy series.
So are we playing with the barracks, or are we going north or south?
Well, we're waiting for a final judgment from our wizard on what he's capable of as he's
thumbing
contemplating.
through stuff, and
Well, I think we're going to make one of 2 choices. We can either ice storm them, which should kill them all based on its area.
Won't even come close. This is a huge area.
How close together are they?
They're like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 70 yards east and west, and 50 yards north and south.
No problem.
And you said there's 2 exits?
There's 3 total. There's one in the north, one in the south, and one that you came from the west.
One in the south.
what are their light sources?
And you said 50 by 7.
It's dark in here.
Tell me that you said 2 shamans and a chieftain.
Yes.
All right. So the question is, do we want to cause mayhem? And so we can do one of 2 things. We can gas the bulk of the community with. So I'm going to scrolls. I can either use the fireball from the scroll to cause a lot of damage to a lot of them, or I can target the chieftain with a lightning bolt or the shamans with the lightning bolt and fork it.
Chief, take out the shamans.
Yeah, let's take out command and control, and then
Okay.
slap everybody.
All right, so
Eh,
you guys are going to work on wholesale slaughter. I'll explode as many as aren't near the party, but
Okay.
let me try and help the shamans.
So before the attack, Jim, can we form a line where it's the four warriors, basically four warriors, and the wizard behind us, so
Yes,
that
of course you can.
we're not attacking each other or hitting each other.
and I'll be using my dragon bow to aim at whoever Wordna is not aiming at.
Yeah,
Like the
We'd want
chieftain.
shoot at the chieftain with that thing. Try and staple the chieftain. Next round, I'll put bullets through his brain. But this round, I'm gonna fork the shamans.
So I'll aim at the chieftain.
How much damage?
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, that's like the most important part.
James, be nice. Be nice.
10, 20, 31, 34.
That's splendid.
You catch more flies with honey than vinegar, James.
38 total.
38 total. Okay. They stand up and start glowing purple.
The two shamans do. Okay.
Yes, they're badly burnt. You could tell that for sure. They're screaming in pain and anguish.
We love pain and anguish.
I know. And then the big, gigantic warrior. These things are about 7 feet tall, but this guy's about 9 feet tall.
Oh wow.
And his armor and axe are glowing.
Okay.
And he rushes the group. So he rushes the group.
So can we
And
attack?
I will shout at him with my powerful command voice to stop.
Yeah, okay, that doesn't happen.
What do we do with our undead guys?
I don't know. I wasn't told.
Oh, they're coming with us, but
Yeah.
they're fighting in the front line.
Yeah.
In the front line. Okay, so there's 6 guys in the front line.
Can I do ranged fire, James?
Yeah.
You know, okay, so here's how that works. That's a fair question.
Okay.
So you have your bow and you could shoot your arrow right now. The problem is they'd be upon you before you could put your bow away or throw it on the ground and draw your sword.
Okay, cool. I'd like to fire anyways.
Fire away.
Okay, 2 poisoned arrows on the 9-foot tall guy.
Poison arrows again? Okay.
I just
You're
think
using-
it's a magic bow.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're using up half your final tube of poison.
217 save versus instant death.
Yeah, okay. And what did you hit?
2 17s.
No.
So my AC would
What
be
did you aim at?
the 9-foot tall guy.
Okay,
Alright.
very good. All right. He falls over dead.
How do you like me now?
I know.
So was he the chieftain or he's
Yeah,
just a warrior?
He's the
Okay.
chieftain. No, he's a powerful figure. Okay,
All right.
each of you make a save versus magic, and Wordna, you get to resist magic.
But I haven't had my attack.
Thank you very much, Levi.
Alright.
What happens is, from a distance, spells are being thrown at you.
But they were asleep,
I resisted. No, they
Yeah.
woke up.
They woke up because of the blasted noise of the fireball thingy that
Lightning
Weird
bolt.
to toss.
That's how
Yep.
you D&D, Levi.
Right, but didn't we do it? But didn't we do it? Didn't we attack simultaneously?
You know, thank you very much, Levi. Yes, let's talk about this for a good 15, 20 minutes. So what happens is this. You're all standing in a long line in front of the exit to the west. And good old Weirdna tosses this gigantic spell and does massive damage on the 2 shaman, but they both made their saves, thank goodness, so they aren't dead. So good old Prometheus used his bow and deadly poison, which I'm glad is almost gone.
Right,
And-
but I had my bow too. Is my point.
I'm not quite done yet.
Oh,
my
okay.
friend.
All right.
You're going to be really unhappy, Jim, when you find out I have deadly snake poison too.
I don't remember deadly snake
Yeah.
poison, but we can
No,
talk
from
about
the
that.
Cobras in the chest.
We have
Yeah.
cobra poison.
Yeah. so-
Okay, we can talk about that tonight, which I'm pretty positive you don't have it, but that's okay. So anyway, so you guys were at a distance from all of this stuff. Now, if Levi wants to use his bow, that's fine with me. So let's do that, Levi. Go ahead and roll and enjoy yourself. What are you shooting at?
The shamans.
Okay, very good.
All right.
Go.
What AC are they?
2.
2. What do I need? Hold on a second. I need a 14. And a 13. I got it.
Yeah.
And a natural 20.
That is
A
wonderful.
natural 20, James.
Isn't that amazing? And so what happens is this weird triangle appears on each of the shaman's
Oh, crap.
and arrows appear out of the triangle, and the shamans look down at the massive damage they would have taken, and they're happy with their gods. Now let's get back to business, shall we? Lance, it's time for a magical saving throw at -2.
Another one? I just made mine.
Yes, I know. Another one, please.
Okay. -2. I made it because I got an 18. A natural 18.
Yeah, okay, great. Prometheus.
I rolled a 14 and made my saving throw.
Okay, that's at a -2, my friend.
Yes, sir, and I still made it.
Wordna. That's
Hey,
the first.
I
First
rolled
three.
0.
I'm sorry. What was that?
I rolled 10%, so that makes my MR.
Okay, good. Yes, thank you very much. Drawn.
Easily.
Okay, that's too bad. Levi.
Made it.
Okay, excellent. So you're being rushed by a bunch of troops. Except I have to make a morale save. Please don't do this. Oh my God. I rolled a 2.
Yay!
I'm
They
going to
start-
fireball at the troops.
Okay, you can certainly, and you kill a big batch, but the 1 or 2 that are left are running north and south and screaming in pain and anguish.
And the shamans are still there?
No, the shamans are long dead now.
Oh, good.
The poor guys who never hurt anybody in their entire lives.
I love when James defends monsters. These
So-
guys probably butt raped a whole village.
It's possible, but wanting to keep our hard R rating, I'm not going to talk about that at all.
All right. Let's search the area, and then we'll have to return as I have to switch back over to the
Of course, yeah. I don't think there's anything. There may
So
be
we're
some-
searching everybody up, down, and all around.
Wait, did
Well,
we kill?
there
Did we
were
kill
some-
them all?
There were some magic items.
Well, a couple of them left and ran.
Oh, gotcha.
Right. So he said two got away. So we killed 48 plus the shamans and the chieftain.
I know that's really too bad.
Let's detect magic on the shaman and the chief.
They have weird little triangle amulets on their chests,
Okay.
and you don't think they're very nice.
Any other magic?
The warrior had a magical stuff.
Did he really?
You said it was glowing.
It is glowing. Okay, his axe is highly magical, but it's also evil. and Fever says, no, you don't want that. That'll change you dramatically as you use it over and over again.
Okay.
Drow.
What else
Could-
does it have?
We can give that to George. Gary.
George is
I'll
dead.
go to Gary.
George is dead.
We got Gary.
So, Drow, what do you think about reviving more of them to stand guard at the exit to the well?
Do you mean drawn?
You mean drawn?
Wow.
Jiminy Crickets, people.
Jeez, JR, come on, get with the program here, buddy.
That's not how I D&D.
I don't have any more of those spells right now, so we just have the 2.
So
that are
then
with us.
I will consecrate the rest of them for Anubis.
You find 20 really nice, high quality swords that are etched in silver.
Ooh,
All right.
Nice.
So we will carry those all back because we've got an army to outfit.
Okay.
James, you said that the chief had 2 weapons, two items.
No magic. Well, he had glowing armor, but it was because of the magical axe.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And you could have that too, but Fever says no, you don't want to touch that.
Okay.
is
So do we
Fever
want to,
dealing-
if it's evil magic, do we want our wizard to break the magic before we leave?
I don't know.
Or is Fever just being jealous and not?
Fever is
Okay.
nice. Don't talk about her badly.
So I know it's 5:04.
Yeah.
You're about to get a horrible wandering monster. Do you want it, or should we stop right here?
We're running out of time. I would say stop.
I think we've got to depart. James, what language do these things speak? Verna, do they speak Orc?
No, well,
or
it's
can speak ogre or orc.
yeah.
Who speaks Orc?
I do.
Take a piece of chalk or charcoal and write on the floor. we'll be back, and you better not be here.
I'll do that.
Oh, and I speak orc too as well.
Do they have any
Okay.
money? Jim, do they have any money?
No money whatsoever.
Roger
Gems,
that. Okay.
No
Just the
gems
swords?
whatsoever.
just the
Just
20
high
silver
quality
swords.
swords and the magical axe that suddenly, the cavalier would really like that axe. He
No,
thinks
you don't use
he
axe.
thinks he could tame it.
I hope you win your little
You don't
D&D
use
game,
axes.
honey.
Anubis. No, he wouldn't like that.
Thanks
Okay.
for the sound alert, King Captain Kilgosha. Holy
What
crap.
sound alert was that?
It's Nicole's. I hope you win D&D.
I would
All
say-
right, well let's
KTF scene said, "Great party! You just murdered a bunch of penniless monsters."
I know. So let's end her up there, Walt. What do you say, buddy?
Absolutely. Thank you for hanging out with us as we do CrimsonHawk Legends. And we conquered absolutely 2 rooms and a monster.
Yeah.
We'll catch you next time when we have on our next show. It'll be me GMing. We're totally not going to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at James. And
That's good.
we're going to have Terry Shappert here and a bunch of other veterans to kind of throw some love that way and toward that community. And if you got a minute, just venture over to Galaxy's Edge and the Galaxy's Edge website. Right now, big push on supporting Mission 22, which helps prevent veteran suicide and gives a lot of options to veterans who are having a rough time. They're donating. What percentage is getting donated for this month?
For the items that are being sold over there that are specific, it's 100% of the proceeds, as I understand it. Now, Jason might appear out of somewhere and go, "No!" But Jason and I are both just huge supporters of this and of veterans, and I think it's never been a more critical time. So jump in and be a part of this. I think it's going to be great, and we would love to have you over there. Thank you.
And actually, next week I will be on the day of the event. I will be donating all of my book sales to Mission 22. So
Awesome.
uh,
And we've got some prizes for next week: signed copies of books and other goodies.
Way cool.
Hell
Yeah, and also remember that Veterans Day is actually on Wednesday. So, if you're out and about or you're at a Starbucks or you're buying breakfast and you see a guy who looks like he's still getting high and tight because he thinks that's cool, or he's wearing grunt style or whatever, maybe just buy the cup of coffee and say thank you for your service. Or if you have a relative in your thing, take them out for breakfast or something. That really, really means a lot to us. Thank you.
And if you really want to be nice to them, sit them down at the table with, of course, proper social distancing, and let them play some D&D.
Ooh, there we go.